Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We have some resolved net issues, thank God. So we are going to have some games as before. My name is CptJamesForce. Welcome to the EuropaHalo times NaVi Spring Series Open number 1. There will be 3 of these, which is kind of super exciting. We are just about to get in game. Hopefully we can show you some maps if the gods will allow us. Here we are. It is going to be live fire on strongholds. It is going to be pit. It is going to be Pit Slayer, and then there's going to be Oddball on Streets. I know everyone loves Oddball on Streets. It can take a while, but live fire on Strongholds is going to be the first one up. Hazi versus Jumpout Gang. As before, Askew, Musyang, Brainiac, and Knuckles for Hazi. Jumpout Gang, Kimbo, Lunny even, Millsy, and Sticker. I think this is going to be an absolute banger. We are not going to wait too long to get you into game. I believe they are just about to start, so we're not going to hold it for too long. But yes, live fire strongholds, first to 250, of course. I want to see some teams with some beautiful AB setups, BC setups. Yeah, just kind of what they can do with this. And it looks like we are going to be into this game. We are going to be on board with Kimbo, and he is going to find the trade with Knuckles. And there's going to be Jumpout Gang getting the first points on the board, as Millsy and Musyang are going to find a trade. So Jumpout Gang, they are trying to take this A site, but Askew is going to have the defense with the heat wave, removes Kimbo. Now, Hazi gonna have the AC set up. And there's gonna be some snipes as well coming through from Askew as well. Can he find Lunny behind OS? He isn't gonna be able to. He is gonna find the heat wave. Knuckles is gonna clean that up. A moving over towards the Jumpout Gang. Pretty even game so far. And it might even be a trip cap. That is beautiful from Askew, who does find the kill onto Sticker, who has 3 assists so far. But it is going to be Jumpout Gang after that early trip cap from Hazi. Unfortunately, they are not able to do anything with it. It is going to be the C retaken for the Jumpout Gang. And Hazi with a beautiful early trip cap. Like that A site, the one-on-ones that Askew won just then to get 2 in a row, reset it twice, managed to get in the trip cap. But it's going to be Jumpout Gang who find the AB setup. But as it always is with strongholds, as it always is, it is never over till it's over. You can be 248, you can be 249, and it can still not be done. 3 seconds to OS, and Hazi are absolutely crowding it. Looks like Brainiac's going to try and get it, but Brainiac actually going to get killed by Lunny, and then Millsy. He's the one that's going to go in and pop this OS. He's going to use that repulsor to fantastic effect. He's going to try and find some damage, but it is Musyang who is going to stick him. Millsy, well, he loses the OS, then he loses his life. An absolutely beautiful stick. Oh, what? No, did he get that? No, okay. Whew. Man, Musyang, that would have been an absolutely insane shot if he'd got Sticker from there. He is going to start getting harassed, though. Kimbo gonna jump into the ceiling of tunnel. Sticker is gonna find the kill though. And these have been going back and forward. But it's gonna be Jumpout Gang with this AB setup. Having said that, Brainiac running towards B. The repulse and the kill onto Millsy. Can he find one onto Lunny as well? He's just gonna retreat into this B site as Askew is gonna clean up Lunny. And it's B and C for the boys of Hazi. But this game has been hectic and it has been chaotic. 72 to 60 early. Brainiac will find Sticker. Millsy's going to hang back as the sniper shots rain through. But Lunny is going to find a double kill, including the one of the sniper in tower. And now the boys from Jumpout Gang are going to be advancing as Lunny is on 3. And they're going to take B while Hazi wisely move towards this A site. And then with the spawn, start rotating towards C to deny the trip cap for Jumpout Gang. Jumpout Gang are going to be taking the lead. Hectic start so far. Young on 10. Sticker's going to find a double. And this might even allow... I was going to say, it's might going to allow the Jumpout Gang to get some more damage in. But Kimbo's going to find Brainiac. Now, Millsy's going to pick up this sniper. The man has 7 assists already. And speaking of Jumpout Gang, they're going to find a trip cap. And then Lunny going to find the beatdown onto Knuckles. That's going to protect it. Kimbo's going to find Young with the AR as well. And now this A site is under pressure. And Hazi, well, they're going to remove that trip cap, but it is still ticking up for Jumpout Gang. Millsy, what can he find with this OS and this sniper? He's going to work out where Knuckles is. He's going to reset this site. And he's going to get the kill as well. 145 to 72. And Sticker's going to find the kill. RSQ, he's going to find Lunny as well. So Kimbo and Sticker, they're in double figures. Young is in double figures as well. And in fact, RSQ is having to ask to do quite a lot. He's not going to be able to do it. But every single site, every single stronghold has someone on it. But it is going to be a trip cap. And that is beautiful from Millsy. Mind the gap, yeets Young off to secure that trip cap. But it is going to be double now. But for the Jumpout Gang, 168 to 72. And they are starting to stretch the muscles. Starting to stretch the lead. But Jumpout Gang, they're going to try restore this trip cap. But not if Knuckles has anything to say about it, which he does. So they are going to try and reset. But the Bandit here, well, Sticker in the 1v2. He's going to miss both. And unfortunately not find anything. The Shroud going to go up. It's going to allow RSQ to get away. But while that happens, Jumpout Gang, Kimbo was trying to sit in that Shroud. Overshield is up right now. And now it is the fight. RSQ versus Millsy. Can he get this done? It's going to be a trade. And the Shroud coming in as Lunny. He is going to pop that OS as the last person left. And it's still ticking. The whole time that they've been fighting around this OS, it has been ticking and ticking and ticking. And Musk is going to find the stick. There is going to be the trade, but they remove the OS from the board. It's 216 to 72. And now Hazi, they're starting to get on B and C. And they're starting to try and cap. What can the boys do? Oh, Sticker! Sticker finds a great kill, but Brainiac's going to secure this C site. So it's the awkward AC setup for Hazi. Jumpout Gang, they're moving towards this site. That is a awful nade from Millsy, but that happens. As there's going to be one real close. Millsy and Knuckles, they're going to trade. And it is going to be Jumpout Gang. This B site hasn't been reset either. As Young is going to be on this A. RSQ, well, he's going to be shot off and he's going to be killed by Kimbo as well. And that's going to reset this A site. And the funny thing is the B site is still not being reset. As you can see, Hazi, they're going to start taking A. But Jumpout Gang, they're going to start taking C. And now Brainiac, he's trying to be a menace. He's trying to get onto this B site, but he's got to do it quick. It's 2:35, it's 2:36. He's going to fire some nades in there, but if he goes down, you think it might be it. He's got to find Millsy. He's got to find Lunny. Gets the killing spree. You got to get on the site, my man. It's 2:49. Oh, it's 2:48. Oh, it was almost 2:49, but Hazi, they get onto the C site and save it. And it's 2:48 to 89, but Jumpout Gang, they're here. They get on this A site. But now Hazi, they're on B and A as well. Oh my lord. We talked about it not being over till it's over. And this is a prime example. Jumpout Gang, 2:48, almost we're there. Unfortunately, not quite able to get it done. Millsy with the back smack onto Knuckles. He removes the OS. And even though Hazi had one man alive, they were going for that trip cap. Now it's all about spawns. Hazi, they have got to stay on this seaside or it's done, and it is done. Jump out, gang. 250 to 116. Oh, man, you thought when it was 248 it was done, but Hazi, they were almost there, but that Achilles spine is going to absolutely ruin it. That OS, that was so important for Knuckles. But in the end, yeah, 250 to 116 was Young with the most kills, 17 and 14. Kimbo, 18 and 14 for the Jump Out gang as well. But man, that was real close at the end. But Jump Out gang, I mean, they did so much work with the trip cap. And that fight around OS, the whole time it was ticking. And in the end, there was not much that Hazi could do to stop the onslaught. And we are going to be moving on to map number 2 very soon. It is going to be a Slayer on Pit. And for one, I'm excited for this. But guys, man, what did you think of that first game? I mean, Jump Out gang, they really controlled it. They controlled the OSs. And even when Hazi got OS, not only the last one, when Knuckles got Achilles spine, that's a highlight reel for sure. But yeah, so many times when they had it in control, they did so much damage. And you saw Hazi once, twice, 3 times had kind of 3 or 4 dead, and yeah, it just wasn't really where they needed to be. And Jump Out gang took full advantage. Like I said, map number 2, it is going to be Pit Slayer. It's double snipes, it's OS, it's the Spanker. I am very much looking forward to this map. I think this is going to be an absolute banger. The map is loading right now, but like I said, this is losers round 6. What we talked about at the top, there will be losers round 7, which will come up after this. Sorry, BH3 is the one waiting, and then it'll be the losers final, the grand final, and the grand final reset. Because if I'm not mistaken, which is often the case, don't worry, we are having the winners final go on right about now. I'm actually not sure. That one, I think that one's ongoing. So we will check in as we go on. Thought there'd be a NaVi overlay, maybe for the grand final. Maybe for the grand final. We'll have to see. Vactor, welcome in, welcome in. It is ranked Pit, 1st to 50, obviously. Double snipes, Spanker, and the OS. And for Hazi, you know, you guys know Jump Out gang. There is such a high amount of slang on this team. There is such a lot of experience, especially with someone like Kimbo being there as well. You know, is Millsy, Kimbo, Lunny, Sticker. This is going to be an absolute banger. We're going to see what happens and where these teams are going to try and go to. It is going to be Hazi who try fight. Knuckles finds a sniper and a kill. And Jump Out gang, where they're 3 dead almost instantly. In fact, oh, it's going to be the double kill for Young as well. And he's going to pick up the sniper. Can he get Kimbo? Oh, he finds Kimbo as well. And Hazi, I wanted them to start quick, but 6-1. And this has been a brutal opening. Young is 4-1. Can he get on that killing spree? He's going to find damage onto Kimbo. He is going to start getting shot from behind, though. He is going to get taken down by Sticker. But Knuckles and RSQ going to find another couple of kills as well. And once again, only one member of the Jump Out gang is going to be alive. But mate, what a start this has been. Brainiac, though. Kimbo is going to put him to sleep. And Young's going to find Millsy, but look at that. Beautiful work from Sticker. Can he find Knuckles as well? He's going to send that grenade back to sender. Brainiac's going to find a kill, but Hazi, 6-kill opening. And I can tell you, this was not something that I expected, given just how good Jump Out gang are. I'm going to take a breath for a second. Ask you, 1 kill, 4 assists, 0 deaths. That is what you want out of your teammates. That is pretty much the ultimate team right there. Millsy, he's got 3 assists as well. Not in the kill column as yet, but Brainiac, that's not going to be in the good places. Kimbo's going to find a double. Yeah, you don't peek around there, my friends. Oh, and Lunny gets RSQ as well, as Kimbo's going to get an assist. So 2 kills on the assist in the blink of an eye, but Brainiac's going to shut that down. But Lunny is going to murder him in return. And now all of Hazi spawning around the flag. This is where I'd have a flag if there was one. Young and Knuckles. And Lunny and Stick are getting kills. And Kimbo. And now it's 4 dead for Hazi. And Jumpout gang. Well, it was 14-7. It's now 16 all. You do gotta love a teammate that can assist. RSQ is 2-2 with 5 assists. Sticker. I know that there is a bug where you can get stuck in that. I know what you're thinking. A bug in Infinite. I can't believe it. I couldn't believe it either. But here we are. Oh, great spanker from Kimbo. He's on 6. And the Jumpout gang, they have the OS. And it's going to be Brainiac getting thumped back into a wall. The repulsor used so far from Jumpout gang has been absolutely outstanding. That's, you know, the highlights of this sandbox. Lunny, his teammates are telling him they're there, but he's not being able to find them. Brainiac's going to go down to a beautiful kill as well. Lunny's going to find RSQ with the nade. And from a 6-7 kill deficit, it's now a 3-kill lead for the Jumpout gang. And that's going to be a bit of a whiff. But that lead is just instantly gone. It is going to be Jumpout gang. The first to reach 25. And Lunny says, good night. Did he nicely? Yeah, okay. He fell. RSQ fell for absolutely ages. Lunny is going to find the kill. And him and Young, well, they're going to have exactly identical scorelines. 10, 2, and 6. Who is going to get to 11 kills first? He's going to be out of ammo for Young. Sticker's going to find him, and it is Lunny who finds 11 kills. 3 dead for the side of Hazi. And Millsy, well, he does find RSQ in the end. 3-kill lead for the Jumpout gang. I have to say, no offense to Hazi, but Jumpout gang, a Wobble Bobs, Jailings, NaVi, Quadrant. You'd probably put Quadrant. You'd probably put Quadrant separately. I would have said you'd put NaVi separately as well. 4K highlighted some things to work on, which they immediately fixed in the 2K. So, fair play. But yeah, Jumpout gang, a Wobble Bobs, Jailings, they're all up there as well. Sticker, he's going to find Brainiac. That was beautiful. Young, well, he's going to find the assist. But RSQ with 7 assists. Kimbo, 11 kills, 7 assists as well. BH3, that is correct. My apologies as well. They're in that conversation too. They're up next as well. So the winner of these guys will play them in losers round 7. Sorry, Momo. I didn't mean to leave out BH3. Kimbo is going to find this kill. Kimbo and Lunny, they're doing a lot of the work here. 27 kills between them out of the 42. So we're going to be on board with Sticker. And Young has put up a lot of resistance. But unfortunately, 44-33. They were 6-7 kills behind at the start. But now, Jumpout gang just suffocating Hazi. It's 45-33. RSQ can't get out. Young can't get out either. It is going to be Sticker with 10 assists. It's 2 kills to go. RSQ had 10 assists as well. But with 2 kills to go, Trades will get it done. Hazi are going to find a couple. BH3. Young, hello. It was only 2 kills, but actually, they're having trouble finding those 2 kills. There's one. Can they find the other one as well? It is going to be Young 14, Brainiac, Knuckles 10 apiece, but Kimbo and Lunny, they've found 30 kills between them. And Millsy, he is going to finish it off. 50-39. Jumpout gang going to be winning this game 2-0. And they're going to move on to face BH3. But yeah, man, that was, for Hazi, it was such a good start. You got up, you were so many kills ahead. It was 12-6 at one point, and you just thought if Hazi could keep it going, they would be able to get it done. Unfortunately, it was not to be. Like we said, Kimbo with 15, Lunny with 15, Sticker with 13 as well. Sticker with 10 assists. From the other side, AskQ, he had 10 assists as well. And Musyung, well, it was 14 in a valiant losing effort. But in the end, 50-39 to the side of the Jumpout gang. They're going to move on. And guys, we are also going to take a quick break while we build this next lobby. When we come back, it will be most likely round 7. Which will be Jumpout gang versus BH3, or who knows what might else be on. It might also only be me. It might be Joe Sketch. We'll also see. So, guys, we like to keep it fluid and fresh, but we're going to go to a quick break, so don't go anywhere. When we come back, some more Halo action. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. My name is CptJamesForce. It is the EuropaHalo Cross NaVi Open Spring Series Open number 1. We'll get there. Jimbo, thanks for the fat raid. Welcome in. Great win in the winners final 3-2 as well, which means a Wobble Bobs will play the winner of these two, Jumpout gang versus BH3. And it is going to start with CTF Aquarius, which is my favorite map. So I am super excited for this. And then we will go to Slayer Livefire. Then we will go to Strongholds Recharge if we need it. Jumpout gang, as you saw before, it's Kimbo, Sticker, Lunny and Millsy, and BH3, Marcus, Sunrise, Bastos, and Warlord. Woo! That is a spicy mix. Warlord jumping in there with BH3, Sticker jumping in with Jumpout gang. So, yeah, a few changes to these teams. Like I said, winner will play a Wobble Bobs in the losers final for the right to play NaVi. Jesus, for the right to play NaVi in the winners final. No, I just saw like chick chilling out somewhere in some sunlight. So he Quadrant are definitely not here today. But yeah, losers final, best of 5. Grand final, best of 5 as well. But before that, it is Jumpout gang versus BH3. Joe Sketch will be along some point shortly as well. Don't worry, it's not just going to be me for the rest of the time. But yeah, let's not keep you waiting. It is BH3, it is Jumpout gang, Millsy, Kimbo, Lunny, Sticker, Bastos, Sunrise, Marcos, Warlord. Warlord, 3 of the past 4 European FFA victories as well. So, all on Aquarius, of course. So, the man has spent a lot of time playing this map, and he is going to get that camo straight away. And he is going to jump right out of there, as it is going to be BH3 finding some kills early. Can they convert that into map presence, though? CTF on Aquarius, the favorite map, the back smack onto Millsy. It's not going to happen, but Warlord is going to get it done. Can he find Kimbo as well? Good use of the thruster. Is going to miss. But he is going to find Sticker anyway, and the flag is going to be pulled. Well, it doesn't look like it's going to get very far at the moment, and it will be returned pretty simply and pretty safely, as Warlord is going to have his first death. 2 kills apiece for the Jumpout gang boys. So far, 8 kills apiece for each team. Lunny and Bastos, they're going to find kills as well. Marcos on no health, no shields. That's going to be a whiffed nade from Lunny. So 1 touch of the flag so far, but both teams just fighting, struggling for control of this map. As Millsy is going to go into the ceiling, and Warlord's going to find another before Kimbo finds Marcus. The update is going to nerf those dynamo grenades, so you got to use them, the sizzle sticks, while you can. Millsy, he's going to find a lot of damage onto Bastos, but it is going to be Sunrise who pulls this flag, and it is going to be Marcus who finds the double kill. It's going to be Kimbo alive, but Sticker's going to get Bastos in this flag now. And it is going to be Sunrise. Oh, he does manage to use the thrusters to get away and pick up the flag. Will this be the first cap? Oh, the sizzle stick, it's going to do a lot of damage, but Warlord is going to find Millsy, but Sunrise is going to cap. And BH3 are on the board early. And they're on the board first. Now everything's just going to settle down a little bit. Or not, in this case. This is going to be Warlord who picks up the flag. Millsy's going to take him down, though. We're going to sit on board with Marcus, that flag. It's kind of just sitting in no man's land. Sticker and Lunny watching. And Marcus is going to get the back smack onto Lunny. Can he find a second? He does find a second. He's on the killing spree. Can he find a third? He gets the triple. And this might just be enough for BH3 to claim a second flag. It is going to be Sunrise, but Kimbo's going to find him. Kimbo and Lunny down there. What can Marcus do? He is going to get the trade. And it is going to be Bastos who picks up this flag. Beautiful work from Marcos. He is 8-4. And Sunrise gets killed. Oh my god, what a goal line stand. As Millsy's going to pick up this flag and start going the other way. You thought for all money BH3 were in. But Jumpout gang, they're going to try and get this flag back. Marcus has got the flag though. There's going to be an important trade on to Sticker. And Lunny's going to find Bastos as well. But the flag is going to get returned by Warlord. This is incredible. The flag is going both ways. Can Sunrise get it in for the score? He's going to be stopped. Needs the shields, but it's not going to matter. As Bastos is going to take the 2-0. But oh my god, what a series of events. BH3 almost scoring. Jumpout gang with the goal line stand, but unable to bring it back the other way. BH3, it was chaotic. But they are going to go 2-0 up, but it is Lunny with this camo. What can he do with it is the real question. Scopes out Warlord, but he's going to get shot from 2 places and go down. Ooh. Sizzle sticks. Gonna do some damage. Gonna do even more damage. Both Sunrise and Warlord have no shields. Marcus is dead as well. So these boys having to sit back and they're allowing Jumpout gang to take a lot of the map here. Oh, Millsy is gonna be it's gonna be found by Warlord. He's gonna be traded by Sticker. Who's just playing absolutely runaway right now with no shields. Can he get away? What? How has he lived? He was one shot the whole time and Marcus unable to get it done. 6 minutes 45 to go. BH3 with the 2-0 lead. Sticker is finally going to get taken down by Marcus. Jumpout gang. They got to push on and do something here. Bastos and Warlord both going to find kills, though. Sticker, he's going to take a bunch of damage as well. In fact, Bastos is going to kill him, but there's going to be a trade there as well. And in fact, the flag's going to be stolen again. And there's 3 dead for the Jumpout gang. It's just Kimbo alive. What can he do? Oh, Sunrise with the stick! He's going to find Kimbo. He's going to kill Sticker as well. And Lunny's up here and so's Millsy, but it's not going to matter because it's going to be 3 as Marcus runs the length of Aquarius and scores. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. What a score that was. Kimbo's going to have the camo. Oh my god, how did Bastos see him? But it is going to be Kimbo, who lines up 2 for Millsy. 4 dead for BH3. And look at the amount of players running into this site. They're going to push BH3 out to one side and make sure they're going to try and cap here. It's going to be Kimbo as the first line of defense. Millsy's going to grab this flag and run. What can the boys do? Sunrise already in the base. He's going to pull the flag. This is beautifully done from the boys of BH3. I would say the Frenchies, but that's no longer the case. With Warlord being there as Lunny is going to find the kill. Warlord gets one onto Lunny as well. And the flag is coming back the other way. Millsy, he's going to be taken down by a perfect. Kimbo's going to find Warlord. But can they score? Can they score a fourth? Kimbo's going to find Sunrise, who had the flag. Lunny gets Marcus as well. And it's going to be Warlord. Can he get it in? Lunny with 3. And the flag's going to be pulled. And if they can return this flag, which they will, it's going to be all on Sunrise. He's got the heat wave, but he's going to go down to Millsy. And it might be that Jumpout Gang can finally score, and they will. Kimbo gets killed right at the last second, but it's too late. And there's 4 minutes to go in a hectic game. Yeah, this Warlord bloke's all right, you know. I heard he was a traitor for moving to BH3. That's what I've been told by Twitch chat. The word snake was thrown in there. But I tell you what, he has been slithering around Aquarius, doing a lot of work. But there are going to be 3, briefly 4 dead, as it is going to be Lunny who pulls this flag. And there is an invisible person as well, and they're going to steal this flag and move. It's Kimbo, of course it is. He's got the camo. He's just trying to line Warlord up. There's going to be Bastos there as well, but Marcus is going to find Kimbo. And Bastos going to get as well before getting found by Kimbo, but this flag is off and away. They're trying to hold on to it. Both flags in possession. It is going to be Lunny who tries to pick up this flag. Does get the reset. Oh, Marcus finds Kimbo. Great kill. Both flags still out. And the boys from BH3 are going to pick one up, but Sticker's going to find Marcus. Sunrise with this flag. Sunrise with the flag. Sticker's going to find him. Lunny's going to find Warlord. And they should be able, the Jumpout Gang, to return their flag. But Bastos has other ideas. Lunny's going to kill him, though. The real question is, can they get this flag back? Lunny finds Marcus, but gets traded. The flag will be returned eventually. This match is so chaotic. It's absolutely all over the place. 2.5 minutes to go as Sticker's going to find a kill on the sizzle sticks. And Bastos finds Lunny. But this is non-stop action. And I can tell you I'm here for it. Lunny's on 20 as well. But Marcus just removes Millsy. As once again, BH3 are going to pull this flag. Kimbo does find Marcus, though. Kimbo with a double for the defense. Defense is good, but Jumpout Gang, you got to find some offense. There's less than 2 minutes left, and you got to find 2 flags. Sticker's going to backslap Warlord, but Bastos is going to trade him. Flag gets returned, but Kimbo's here again. There's 2 dead for BH3. Bastos, right place, right time, is going to find Kimbo, but Millsy with the trade. Can he find Warlord as well? Sunrise is going to steal their flag. So once again, we're in a flag off. Both flags are out. What can these guys do? For BH3, this is perfect. You don't even need to cap. It just needs to sit out. As Millsy is going to find Bastos. It's 2v1 on this map right now. And with Marcos down, it's just Kimbo and Millsy in the entirety of Aquarius. But now look at this BH3 spawn. It's at the back. Oh, Jumpout Gang, if you could do this. Millsy, he's going to try and make this run. Can he get it secured? He can. There's 1 minute to go. And Jumpout Gang, they found some offense. Loney's going to find Sunrise as well. They have to push into this flag. They found 2 dead again. It's Marcus and Warlord. They know exactly where at least one is. They're going to wait for these respawns. Millsy finds Marcus. They have to know where these guys are. Sunrise is down there. They're going to call it in. There's 35 seconds to go and the flag's going to be taken again. But Bastos and Marcos are going to find 2 kills. Oh, and they're all dead from Jumpout Gang. And that might be the sealer. Jumpout Gang. Oh, what a defense from BH3. It looked like Jumpout Gang would be able to pull that flag and get it across. But there's 10 seconds to go and they're all on the wrong side of the map. They're all dying as well. And Sticker, oh, the defense by Bastos is going to win them the game. Oh, what a kill that was from Bastos. to deny Sticker the flagpole, deny the chance at overtime, and BH3 with the 3-2 win. What a game of Halo that was. Oh, it wasn't a 5 flag cap for one team, but 5 overall, and that was non-stop back and forth. And I can tell you, that was hectic. Warlord with 26 kills. He's all right at this. 12 assists as well. But man, Bastos, 17 assists, 23 kills. Marcos, 23. Lunny with 23 for the side of Jumpout Gang. But what a finish that was. You thought with 2 minutes to go, Jumpout Gang were kind of dead and buried. But to get the flag, to almost pull it as well, Sticker must be kicking himself. The 4 dead there just to hold all the momentum that they had. The Jumpout Gang, man, they were pushing, man, they were getting so close, but whoo, BH3 with the big cojones. They're going to win it 3-2. We are going to turn our attention to a live fire slayer. Jumpout Gang got to win this to be able to bring it to Stronghold's recharge, but man, that was a hectic finish. 3-2 to BH3. Man, Jumpout Gang, those last 2 minutes, the flag cap, they had such good offense. Then they got squad wiped by BH3. And then, like I said, that Bastos final stand to stop Sticker even pulling the flag as BH3 killed their teammates around them. And man, if the Slayer is anything as close as that CTF was, that's why I love CTF Aquarius, man. That's why it's my favorite map, because stuff like that happens. And man, we are going to move on to this live fire slayer. We've been here before. There's a sniper, there's an OS. You guys know how this game mode works. And I'm excited to see how these teams use it. For Jumpout Gang, they got to get it going. They got to find a way to beat this BH3. And full respect, right? Like, they were 3-0 down, and they were about 20, maybe 30 seconds from tying it up in the CTF Aquarius. So, make no mistake, if BH3 pull out to another quick lead, don't write this Jumpout Gang off. Don't, you know, put them in the bin. They have the ability to pull through. They have the experience, right? There's a lot of experience in this Jumpout Gang team, and you just saw that. So I wanna see kind of how this goes. Sunrise is gonna find a double kill straight up though, and he's gonna be Warlord versus Sticker. I do think though, after watching that game, the addition of Warlord to this BH3 roster is nutty, because he played absolutely on fire. But there's Marcus who is gonna get taken down. As Jumpout Gang going to go to an early 4-2 lead, and Millsy is going to find a kill with Sticker, gets the sniper. Millsy is going to find Warlord. Don't be rubbish now, Warlord. Don't be terrible now. I just talked up how good you are. It's still early. It's still early. Have faith. It is 7-2 though to Jumpout Gang, and it's now 9-2 as they have jumped out to an early lead so far, and they are just suffocating BH3 right now. Bastos going to take a lot of damage. Lunny's going to find Warlord. And Millsy gets Bastos as well. And this is 11-3. This is not what I thought was going to happen at the start of this. Woo! Man, 11-3. And if you're BH3, you just gotta calm the nerves right now, guys. Like, Bastos is 0-5. You're about to get wiped again. 15-4. And Jumpout Gang, I think they took that goal line stand from Bastos personally, because it is 16-5. And Jumpout Gang are looking ruthless. Marcus is going to find a kill, though. Bastos, 0-6 right now. Struggling to make any impact. It's 18-6. They got 3 times as many kills. Bastos is going to get on the board. As Millsy is 8-2 right now. Sunrise finds the OS. Can they utilize this to get back into this game? And as 3 members of Jumpout Gang die in quick succession. It looks like it will be. And look at this. Bastos with a back smack. Sunrise with the kill on Kimbo. And from 18-6, it is 19-11. And we talked about Jumpout gang not kind of sitting down when they're losing and really fighting it on. And this is exactly what we're starting to see from BH3. Marcus having to flee from his life. He's going to die as well. Kimbo finds 2. Sticker with 1 as well. But having said that, as quick as they were coming back, they get squad wiped again. It's 25-11 right now. This has been an absolutely nuts game from the side of Jumpout gang. It's just BH3 struggling to find impact. Sticker finds Marcus with the heat wave. Sticker finds Sunrise with the heat wave. Millsy's got the sniper. They've just got all the weapons. Bastos, he's going to take a snipe shot. Warlord's in tower. Bastos and Marcos are dead. Sunrise is here. He's going to get shot and killed as well by Millsy. It is 32-13. And Jumpout gang are not letting up. They want this over as quickly as possible. I just talked up how good Warlord it is, and he's 1-1-9. Getting absolutely obliterated as Millsy's going to find the headshot as well. And he knows that they're all around there. Sticker gets Bastos. Sunrise is hiding, but he's dead. Warlord's dead. Everyone's dead. BH3 are just getting slaughtered off this map, and Millsy, he finds another head. He's on a killing spree. And it's like we're watching a completely different team play this game. Jumpout gang have just turned up and are ruthless. It's 40-16. This is going to be a stake at this point. 41-16. Stickers on a killing spree. Yeah. Lunny finds Warlord. Gee, Sticker is not going to be able to get away from that. This BH3 are going to find a couple of kills, but is it going to be too little, too late? Marcos and Bastos get kills though, but they're so far behind. As Warlord's going to go down as well. Bastos, he's in a 1v2. Does manage to find 1. But I mean, for Jumpout gang, they have a 24 kill lead. 24 kills. Make that 25. It's 47-22. Trades are going to bring this home. And at this rate, it might not even be trades. Stake for the Jumpout gang, 50-23. And that's not even medium rare. That's basically just rare, because that was a stunning game from start to finish. Just, they did not stop with that. They understood the assignment. They were not happy with the CTF Aquarius. Even though they started to come back, they used that momentum. They built into this. And 50-23, Millsy had 17, Kimbo with 13, Lunny with 12. On the other side, Marcus, 8 kills, 5 assists. And that was about the best performer they had. Someone minus KDA. Everyone else on the side of Jumpout gang was just insanely good. And we're going to go to Strongholds on Recharge as the final map in this losers round 7. But man, that was brutal. They just suffocated BH3. No matter where they went, whether it was OS, whether it was kind of sniper, they just never had a chance. Heatwave was used multiple times for double kills. And yeah, that was just, that was ruthless, man. For BH3, it's pretty easy. You gotta shove that steak dinner that you just got served right to the side. You gotta get your mental back in the game. You go on a recharge, totally different game mode. You've just got to remember that, yeah, you played so well in CTF Aquarius. You had such a good start. You just got to take that. You just got to bring that forward into this game. There's shock rifle. There's kind of the different levels that recharge brings, right? And And for them, that's how they got to do this. There's camo. They've got to work through this map. They got to find setups to beat the Jumpout gang. For Jumpout gang, it's pretty simple, man. You have so much momentum out of that Slayer right at the end of CTF Aquarius, right through the Slayer, right into this recharge. You have all the momentum. You have all the kind of mental right here. And that's what you got to bring to this so that you can go into the losers final. And a Wobbabobs is up next in the best of 5. So, man, it's... Whew. This is going to be an absolute banger if the first 2 games are anything to go by. Jumpout gang, like what happened in the previous game, they'll want to jump out to a good lead. But for BH3... this is really about kind of controlling what happens here, making sure that you go through your own game plan, that you are able to kind of run this at your own pace, because that Slayer, Jumpout gang were at their own pace the whole time. They dictated it, and BH3 just got wiped off the map. So never really had a chance. And yeah, I think it's going to be, I think this is going to be an interesting one for Jumpout gang. Yeah, you want to prove that you can do this for BH3. They added Warlord, and he looked fantastic in game 1. Went missing, honestly, in game 2. So for game 3, he's going to want to bring that back because he's such a good player. So we're going to get into it. It is going to be game number 3 of 3, and we are going to go on board with Warlord, who is going to find Millsy straight up as he tries to head towards this A site. Astos. It's going to be found by Kimbo, who once again has camo. When doesn't he have camo? He's going to get killed, though, but he is going to find the assists. And in fact, BH3 have found A and C, and no one has collected B yet. Thankfully, now the Jumpout gang are going to get on that. I keep just wanting to say jump out. Or jump on. Or just jump. But it will be A and B for the gang. As Marcus is going to try and fight Millsy here. The nades are coming out. As Warlord and Sunrise, they've got the up-top threat to think about. And they will capture this point as Sunrise finds Kimbo. Bastos, he's going to get the trade onto Sticker. It's going to be B and C for BH3. Millsy's going to hide away from that shock rifle. Plethora of targets here for Bastos. Sunrise is going to find one. Kimbo in the 2v1. He's going to be found by Warlord. The miss going to come through from the shock rifle. Bastos! Oh, he almost gets both, but Millsy's going to halt that. It's a little bit chaotic at the moment. Millsy with the double. Jumpout gang taking A and B. Speaking of doubles, 31 to 20 so far as Kimbo finds a double. Kimbo finds a triple. Where's Warlord? He's hiding away. But a beautiful triple kill from Kimbo. Gonna settle into a little bit. Sticker. He held on to that camo for a long time. Millsy with the shock rifle. Can he find Warlord? Sticker and Kimbo getting kills. Warlord is going to be found as Millsy's on a killing spree. He's just going to run in and reset that site. And we're on board with Sticker, who has ye old Needler and the invisibility. Marcus. Gonna have to avoid this nade, but so far it's a little bit comfortable for Jumpout gang on this A and B. Oh, misses the headshot and pays for it as Sunrise finds 2. But it's gonna be Warlord with the double. 4 down for the Jumpout gang, and BH3 are gonna go for this triple cap, but Millsy's gonna jump on the C site most likely. He will, however, now that he's off it, it is a trip cap for the side of BH3. Kimbo with a double. But that big 40-point lead that Jumpout gang had gets cut in half almost instantly. The Jumpout gang regains B and C. Warlord with another double kill. He has 9 now. It is going to be Sticker on this A side, who is going to take down Warlord. Warlord, I think, got a triple there. So, Jumpout gang, first across the 100-point barrier. Oh, that's a whiff from Sticker, as Bastos and Marcos going to find kills. It's Marcus. It's going to be Bastos finding B. The Jumpout gang going to trade C. So A and C for the Jumpout gang. Warlord with the camo. Can't quite get the jump. Will now is going to find Millsy as well. But Sticker's going to get him before he can come out. 125 to 55. Jumpout gang halfway to getting it done. Warlord with 12. Kimbo with 12 as well, as Lunny is going to find Bastos. And it's a little unconventional, the AC setup. On most maps, it's quite difficult, but on Recharge, because they're kind of both on the same side, it makes it a little bit easier to have this setup. Because essentially, they're just trapping BH3 the entire time, kind of in pipes. In heaven. They're just stopping them doing anything. Lunny with 2, Sticker with 1 as well. Warlord does manage to cap C before going down. But it is going to be A, B, and C for Jumpout gang. Unless this site is going to go. At least A gets taken back. But a brief trip cap that's not going to yield any extra points. And now BH3 take both A and B, and Sticker with a double as Bastos and Sunrise find back-to-back slaps. And now, after a Jumpout gang triple, in fact, it's BH3 that have the trip cap. But once again, short-lived unless they can do something about it. Camo up, and it's Kimbo. Of course, it's Kimbo. Who else is it going to be with camos? Lunny finds 1. Can he find Warlord? Warlord's going to get found by Kimbo. Kimbo's going to be faced with multiple enemies. Does have the invis, though. And he's going to find this kill. And so it's going to be B and C for Jumpout gang. BH3 briefly with the trip cap. Use the Disruptor pistol well, my friends, because that's getting a nerf as well. There will be no dot on the Disruptor pistol. So it'll be a little bit more damage, but no damage over time. So that is going to drastically change that Disruptor pistol. With A and B under the watchful eye of BH3. It is going to be Lunny who resets that C site. And if you look at the slays, well, Jumpout gang, as predicted, are just outslaying them just like what happened in the Slayer in map number 2. But it's going to be A and C for Jumpout gang again. They've reset back to the original, but 3 members of BH3 converging on this A site. They are going to cap it. Versus tough opposition. Jumpout gang on this B site. They are going to cap it. They are ticking up over 200. Almost. It's always the way in. It's always the way in strongholds, man. You're like, ah, they're about to it. No, they're not. Kimbo finds Warlord super easily and finds the double with the trade onto Bastos. But BH3 do manage to get into the triple figures at least. Now Jumpout gang get to 200. Only 50 points to go. But it's Sunrise with this camo. He's trying to find Millsy. He will find the kill, but Kimbo gets the trade. So great work from Millsy. A Sticker's going to find a kill with the shock rifle. He's going to find another kill as well. Now it's just Marcus. It's 227 to 104. Oh, Twitch chat, you nutters. You crazy? And unless BH3 can do something in the next few seconds, it is going to be all over for them today. It's 244 to 104. It is going to be the Jumpout gang who are going to lose A. And in fact, BH3 are lining up to take B as well. And in fact, they're going to have a trip cap. Bastos finds Lunny, but I don't think he's going to be able to stop this C getting taken, and he's not. So Millsy finds Warlord. But they have a long way to come back from this. 245 to 122. Now Jumpout gang with old familiar A and C. It's 249. It's 250. And Jumpout gang 250 to 122. And they are going to be moving on to the losers final to play a Wobbabobs. And yeah, it was very even at the start, but at the end of the day, just too strong, too big of a setup, and they get it done 2-1 in this series over BH3. Props to BH3 because that was an insane map one, but in the end, the Jumpout gang, the experience, and when you have Sticker and Kimbo dropping 22 apiece, that's going to help a lot as well. Warlord, well, he topped another game for BH3, 17-17 with the 5 assists as well. But yeah, Sticker and Kimbo over 5k damage apiece, and Millsy basically at 5k as well. Yeah, when you're dealing that much damage, it is going to be a victory in, quite easy circumstances. 250 to 122 for the side of Jumpout gang. That is going to do it for this series. But guys, we are going to jump to a quick break. When we come back, it is going to be the Jumpout gang versus a Wobbabobs in the losers final, the first best of 5 that we have on stream. So don't go anywhere. We will be right back with some more Halo action. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Yeah, it was a very short break. Sometimes the players just want to play as much as we want to have them play. But guys, it is the losers final. It is the best of 5. It is a Wobbabobs versus Jumpout gang. Jumpout gang, Kimbo, Sticker, Lunny, Millsy. You saw them just get a 2-1 win over BH3. A Wobbabobs, Glory, Mose, Flux, and Sire. And we have some maps on the screen. It is going to be King of the Hill on Streets. It is going to be Slayer, Recharge, CTF Argyle, Stronghold Livefire, and Slayer on Aquarius, if we need maps 4 and 5, of course. The winner will go on to play NaVi in the first Spring Series Open Grand Final, which will be a best of 7, as I'm looking at this. Yeah, best of 7. We have a best of 7 Grand Final, so a lot of action to bring you. That's for damn sure. And yeah, we are just getting loaded into this game. Like I said, there's going to be King of the Hill on Streets to begin. Guys, let me know your predictions in chat. Whatever is happening in chat right now, we're just going to roll with that because, you know, you guys are nutters. But yeah, a Wobbabobs, Jumpout gang. And if I am not mistaken, Jumpout gang lost 2-0 to a Wobbabobs in the winners semi-final. So is this going to be the revenge tour, or are a Wobbabobs going to 3-0 them and get it done again? Stick around and find out, as we are going to get this game underway. Millsy, Kimbo, Lunny, Sticker, Mose, Glory, Flux, Sire. Interestingly enough, as we kind of get into the action, Sire, a double kill with the Spanker. Can he find any more? Even if he can't, what a fantastic start. He is going to find another, and he's going to find Millsy. He literally got a delayed overkill. He got every single member of Jumpout gang. He got 2 doubles, and what a start. I love watching Sire play, man. He is so good. I don't know what it was, but the name change has just made him an absolute monster. And it is so fun to watch him play Halo because he is absolutely cracked right now, and it shows. I mean, he was good when he was Lummy, but as Sayer, he has just taken it to a whole new level, and he's going to find kill number 5 as well. While we have half a second, somewhat, we're going to talk about the changes that are going to happen to King of the Hill. So, HCS just announced some changes. The main one being all about increasing the ability to play around the hill. So you see when you go in this hill, there's the timer as it builds up to you being able to cap. They are going to remove that. As soon as you step in the hill, you are going to start gaining points. And the 15 seconds between the hill... Oh, how was that melee not a kill? Man, had no shields. But the 15 seconds between hills is going to move to 5 seconds. So more action, more ability to kind of play around the hill and really be able to duck in and out effectively. And I really like this change. I want to see how the players are going to do this because you see this, right? Like you just want to play. You just want to kind of get around. You just want to make these plays. But the hill, it's so difficult because as soon as you leave, there's so much time. Look, you got to spend waiting and getting inside. So now it's going to be instant. The hills are going to be quicker. There's going to be more and more action, and it's going to reward those who can play around hills and can get it done. As Mose is going to find a perfect, we're going to go on board with Sayer. I'm excited for when these changes come out. So, yeah, that's going to be fantastic. But that is in the future. Right now, EuropaHalo, they are 1-0 up. And already on this second hill at C, as Millsy is going to find Flux. But here we are in Subway. It's Glory. Finds 1, finds 2. And then it's going to be Sayer finding the 3rd. And Kimbo, well, he's getting chased down. And Sayer's going to find him as well. Glory finds Lunny. 2 dead for the Jumpout gang. And the EuropaHalo were sitting on hill number 2, getting some points. But I like the aggressiveness here. Kimbo with 7 kills, though. You can never count him out. He always finds a way. And he gets Mose as well. Kimbo is like life. He just finds a way. Glory gets Sticker. Sayer is 10 and 2 right now. And of course, as soon as I mention his name, he dies to Kimbo. So it is 10 and 3. But yeah, Flux with 8 assists, Flux. Sticker with 6. We talked about it earlier. We do love an assisting teammate as Mose is going to find Lunny. Flux and Sayer get kills as well. And now it's just Millsy in this 1v4. And Sayer's going to find him for the double and pick up the Spanker. And they are going to easily farm time on this second hill. Question is, where are these kills going to come from? Sayer's just waiting for them to show their face. It's going to be 2 that come around that corner. Well, Kimbo's going to die. He's going to try and find Sticker. It's not going to matter, though, because our EuropaHalo are going to go 2-0 up. It's looked pretty comfortable, to be honest. Glory gets Lunny. Kimbo finds him. So that Spanker still has a bullet remaining, but they know where Kimbo is. And Mose, Marksman Mose, is going to find a kill. Flux gets one onto Millsy. The long nade, and Lunny gets cornered, and Sayer takes him down. And Jumpout gang, just wherever they look. They are just getting murdered, basically. It's, yeah. Sayer is 15 and 4. And I talked about it at the top, man. I so enjoy watching him play. From the Nations Cup, when he went toe-to-toe with Jimbo in the finals, Jimbo prevailing in the end, but Sayer was a constant and serious thorn in his side. As a EuropaHalo, they're going to go 4 down, and Jumpout gang going to finally find some hill time. But yeah, since then, he has been just an absolute beast. We are on board with Sticker. What can he do with this Bulldog? Nothing is the answer, as Millsy is going to find Glory. So yeah, manages to stick Millsy. Mose gets a little bit lost about where Lunny is. The Spanker is up right now as well. And it's Glory who finds it. And he's going to kill Kimbo without having to use it. Great play from him. Can Sayer get a kill as well? Millsy is going to be found. A Sticker gets Sayer. Flux with the trade as well. And here's Glory with the Spanker and no shield. He's going to try and put some nades in. And he is going to find a double kill. Can he find more with this Spanker? Oh, it's... he can't find where Sticker and Millsy are. But Jumpout Gang, they're going to be respawning pretty soon anyway. I like how controlled he is with this. And he is going to find the killing spree with Millsy. I really enjoyed how controlled he was with that Spanker. Not rushing the shot, making sure that he gets the kill done. Flux, he's going to find Lunny as well. Double plasma nades. It is going to be Kimbo and Mose trading, as they are going to cap hill number 3 at Wobbabobs. It's 3-0 up right now. And as they head into Cafe for hill number 4, they're going to get really aggressive as well. There's going to be a lot of faces around there, though. Mose Glory get kills. And it's going to be Flux with the purple bandit. What can he do? Oh, he kills Sticker. But he is going to be traded. Because, of course, it's Kimbo who has 15 kills. Sayer, 18 and 8 with 9 assists. Flux with a whole bag of assists again. As Millsy finds Mose. But for a Wobbabobs, they're just playing Slayer right now. There's a minute to go. And Jumpout Gang have 3 hills behind. So for a Wobbabobs, the aim of the game is pretty simple. Don't get on the hill. You don't need to. You just need to play Slayer and get it done. And Millsy's going to be found by Mose as well. Mose finds 2. Lunny, he's going to be absolutely mutilated by Flux on the Stalker rifle. And this is like the craziest defense because they're just stopping Jumpout Gang getting onto this at all. Finally, the Jumpout Gang are going to get on, but they wasted a whole minute just trying to get there. They die anyway to Mose and Glory. And Glory's going to find 1 and an assist. There's 10 seconds to go. Basically, there's 10 seconds to go now. And it's 3-0 to a Wobbabobs. And it doesn't look like that is going to change. And it won't. It is going to be map number 1 to a Wobbabobs in what has to be said was a pretty dominating fashion. Sayer ending up with 20 kills, 9 assists, and 9 deaths. And he looked brutal and fantastic. Basically acing the team, getting that delayed overkill to begin with. And yeah, they got to work something out to Jumpout Gang because a Wobbabobs just swept them right out of there. We take a look at it. Yeah, Glory 19, Flux and Mose both on 18. The sheer amount of frags that a Wobbabobs had was absolutely crazy, man. Kimbo, 16 and 18, as expected. Sticker, he popped in with 12 assists as well. He's been doing a lot of that. Flux, 13 assists as well. He has looked very, very solid as well. But we're going to move on to map 2, which will be a Slayer on recharge. And I tell you what, if map 1 was anything to go by, Jumpout Gang, well, they have an absolute mountain to climb because, yeah, a Wobbabobs basically outslayed them in every single department. So that is going to have to be something for them to deal with. But yeah, it was that was a pretty comprehensive game number 1. Guys, let us know what you think is going to be the score for game number 2. I mean, we've already seen one stake on this broadcast. Do you think a Wobblebobs are going to stake Jumpout Gang? Personally, I don't think so. Mainly because someone like Kimbo is so good, gets that camo so often. You watched it on Aquarius, you watched it on Recharge, the amount of times that Kimbo picks up camo, the amount of times that he gets multi-kills or sets up his team is crazy. So for a Wobblebobs, it's pretty simple. You've looked outstanding so far. You've had all of these frags, but you got to stop Kimbo. Kimbo was, I don't want to say the one shining light, but it kind of felt like that. You know, watching that game, it felt like Kimbo was the only person kind of getting it done and making a Wobblebobs work for it. So if you can stop Kimbo getting camo, you played such a good game 1 that it really is one of those things that you just carry that slaying over and this will look pretty easy. But for Jumpout Gang, this is the one you always talk about, Slayers being that team that is the underdog, the undergang. I don't really know how it works in this case, but it will be Jumpout Gang. And they are going to find 2 kills, 3 kills straight away. And it is Sticker who finds a double. And if I'm not mistaken, the camo is still there. I thought Kimbo would have picked it up already. Kimbo is going to go towards it. But after a little discussion and debate with Sticker, he is going to give it to him. But Sticker's just going to die straight away. So we're going to take a bit of a breath. Glory's going to have the shock rifle. Kimbo's going to be found by Flux. Jumpout Gang with a 1-kill lead, and for Jumpout Gang, it was so important that they got, if not into a lead, just into an even situation, because that Wobblebobs team is scary. We've seen what they can do against NaVi. We've seen what they can do against Quadrant. They do not make life easy for these 2 teams. You know, we talk about over and over again, Quadrant, NaVi, top 2 teams in Europe as Glory. Finds the perfect onto Millsy. And Lunny, Flux, Sire, they're getting down and dirty with the melees as it is Kimbo, as we talked about, who is going to find that kill. He's only going to have 3 bullets left on this shock rifle. But we talked about it so much with NaVi and Quadrant being the top 2 teams. Oh, the stick! What a stick from Kim. A second one as well! He finds 2 sticks with 2 plasmas. Kimbo, 5 and 2, has basically half the team kills. Just like we said at the top, if a Wobblebobs can't shut down Kimbo, he is going to single-handedly drag Jumpout Gang back into this game. And so far, it's 14-12, mainly because Kimbo is 5 and 2 and doing absolute beans. Lunny and Kimbo, it is going to be the tying kill as well. Glory finds this camo. How important it is for him to get kills here. He is going to search out Disruptor Pistol like we talked about. Use it while you can. He's going to get the back smack onto Lunny. Millsy, he's going to go down as well. Sticker and Kimbo, they're going to 2v1 Flux. As long as Flux can do a lot of damage, Kimbo knows that someone's coming. And it is going to be Sticker. Mose does find Kimbo. Mose is going to get Sticker as well. But Glory, what a camo that was. A double kill and an assist to make sure that his teammates had the ability to capitalize as well. Sayer's going to trade with Millsy. Millsy had a slow start again to a game. He's 2 and 6. Sayer kept pretty quiet as well. 3, 2, and 3 to begin this one. But 20-18, a much closer game than the other Slayer we saw. Kimbo gets another kill with the nade, but he's going to get shot in the back. He is going to escape though, but Sayer is going to find him. So Wobblebobs retain a small 2-kill lead. Glory going to get the repulsor. One of the changes that happened a little while back, of course, removing the sword, or if it was glitched, the hammer. If you managed to have that glitch and found a gravity hammer. But now just the repulsor moved out there. which was smart, right? You GA the sword anyway, so might as well just remove it. Remove the temptation. Lonnie and Sayer finding kills. Mose is going to go down as well to Sticker's last shot. Kimbo and Lonnie on 8 apiece. Mose on 9. And the Wobblebobs have a singular kill lead at the moment. And I expected nothing less from the Jumpout gang after that absolutely dominant state they put on BH3. Or is that a stick? Oh, it's a double! Can Glory find the triple? He can! Can he get the overkill? Mose is gonna steal it, but 3 and an assist for Glory, and he blows this game wide open as he's on a killing spree as well. The man finds 5 as Millsy and Lunny strike back to keep it contained. But Glory has gone on tear. He's 10 and 4. He was 5 and 4 when it began. He's gonna get killed by Kimbo eventually. And after all that, it's still only a 2-kill lead. Absolute respect to the Jumpout gang for not letting this get away, as Moses' face is going to be smushed in Whirlpool. Kimbo and Lunny. Oh, it's going to be close quarters. It's going to be Millsy that gets the kill. 3 dead for the Jumpout gang. Remote debt as well. Onto Flux. As Flux threw the nade, Millsy blew it up. You love to see that. It's almost like the return to sender. But it's 37-34 to a Wobblebobs. And respect, man. Glory went on a full-blown killing spree and looked ruthless. And the Jumpout gang never let them get away. Commando here. Knows that Lunny is there. Is going to strip some shields. But Millsy and Kimbo, they're going to bring it back. But there's going to be trades, and still a Wobblebobs have a 2-kill lead. And guess who? It's Kimbo with camo. But Sayer says no. Sayer with a double. Can he find a triple? Glory's going to steal that one. Man, Sayer, what a backsmack to get rid of Kimbo's camo. How important is that going to be? It was 2 kills. It's now 5. And he knows where they are. But they know where he is as well. He spotted at least 2, if not 3. You're going to have to turn around, my friend, because Kimbo is hiding away. But it's 44-40, and Sayer's going to retreat to his teammates. He is 1 shot, but he is going to manage to get away. Sticker's going to find Glory. Flux turns a corner, does manage to find 2, and Millsy gets 2 as well. But it's 46-43. A Wobblebobs, they're so close to getting this done. They can trade to bring it home, but Lunny has been outstanding for the Jumpout gang. 14-13 in this best of 5. It is the best of 5, Trash Panda. 47-43. Grand final is the best of 7, if I'm not mistaken. Lunny does find Mose. 48. It's 49. They need 1 more Wobblebobs. Can it be Sayer? Oh, Sticker just flies out in front of him. Can he get Lunny? He can. Sayer gets to double figures. It was no stake, but it was 50-46 to a Wobblebobs. Beautifully done from them. The Jumpout gang were always in it, always only a couple of kills away. But in the end, the Wobblebobs managed to get it done. They're going to go 2-0 up in this series as we head to map number 3, which could be the final map of this losers final. It will be a CTF on Argyle. Man, that was a crazy game. We're going to have a quick look at some stats. Here we are. Glory with 15, 9 and 7 assists. He went on tear. From the other side, it was Lunny this time, 16 and 6 assists as well. Kimbo popping in with 11. He was on camo a few times. A Wobblebobs, like I said, 2-0 up. A win in the King of the Hill 3-0. A win in the Slayer 50-46. And it is going to be Argyle CTF. Jumpout gang, they're going to need to do the old reverse sweep to be able to come back from this one. and go on to face Quadrant in the best of 7 final. Man, it's been fantastic from a Wobble Bobs, but no disrespect to Jumpout gang there. They got massively outplayed in the King of the Hill, but they absolutely did work to keep that close. Just falling right at the end. But man, Glory looked ridiculously good on that map, and once Sayer got going, he chipped in as well. CTF Argyle, yeah, one of the bigger maps. It's you know, it is the newest map, right? And it's one of those that, you know, guys, they're still getting used to playing. It's still not 100% for every team, I think. Just like, you know, Pit is familiar, but obviously you have the new movement of Infinite and the new movement mechanics, and that kind of changes how people play it. But yeah, Argyle still a little kind of people getting used to it, right? So we shall see. Both teams have had quite a lot of time to play this. But yeah, being the newer map, there's not as many strategies. There's still the unknowns, the snipes obviously on this map, the camo top mid. And this is one of the things that you saw the evolution of Argyle, right? You saw the camo in top mid, and so many times at the start, people would rush out there, grab it, try to leap across to the other side. But now people just grab the grappling hook like so. And they, as we're going to see, Kimbo, oh, but it got filched. It got absolutely yoinked by Glory. And exactly that. That's the next evolution. It used to be that people got to top and kind of hung out the side and grapple hooked. Now we've got grappling hook from the base where you don't even have to get that far. And it is going to be Glory who finds the kill onto Sticker. And Sticker's going to find a kill of his own as Millsy's going to take Mo's. But man, this is the next evolution. Taking the camo from your own base, not even getting up to that point in mid. Just getting the jump grab down pat as Lunny's going to find a kill. Oh, beautiful work from Glory to find one onto Kimbo. That's the Kimbo special. Did he also stick Lunny? No, he didn't quite manage to. But he is going to find the kill anyway. Glory is not going to let that flag leave his base. As we said before, Wobble Bobs, they're 2-0 up. You can see it in the overlay. In this losers final best of 5. Jumpout gang, well, they got to do the reverse sweepy. This Kimbo's going to find Glory, but it is going to be Sticker again. But we're going to have to bring it back, like so, because we have a disconnect. So, yeah, we are going to hopefully be able to jump out. It is 0-0, so I assume we are just going to get a reset and go from there. That would be my expectation, but great start from Jumpout gang. They at least touched the flag, right? Glory kind of put that in the bin, but they at least got to touch the flag. They've had a little bit of time, but man, you saw that opening camo strat. That was not something I was expecting, right? Like, they've evolved it even further. I wonder what the next evolution will be, because to be able to just take it from your own base without even needing to kind of get up the chute towards mid, it's going to be interesting to see who can do that next time, because you saw Kimbo, you know, slide all the way over there with the grapple and look up, and Glory had already just yoinked it straight out from under him. So, guys, we're going to go through to a very quick break while we wait for the player to get back in. So, guys, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with this action as we finish Game 3 of this best of 5 losers final. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We have all the players again. Hopefully, we will manage to keep them. Yeah, game number 3. It was a 0-all so far on CTF Argyle. So, if I'm not mistaken, it'll just be a normal reset. So we'll go again. And we'll go into this game number 3. I'm hearing in my ears from the beautiful Mr. Robles that it will be just a normal reset. So we're just going to play a full Argyle CTF as if it never happened. Just forget what you saw. We're going to go back into this game 3. I've also been told that after this game, the wonderful man that is Joe Sketch will be on this casting desk with me to take you through all of the action of the grand final with NaVi and whoever it ends up being at the moment. It's a Wobblebobs 2-0. Jumpout gang. Yeah, they got some work to do. But, yeah, there is a lot of experience in that team. So, you know, if anyone could do it, they definitely could. But I'm going to be interested to see Kimbo and Glory straight off the bat here to see who can get this camo first, because it was a race. And I have to say, I can't see Kimbo's cam or anything, but he looked a little shocked that it was already gone. 360! And Glory is going to get found, and Kimbo's going to get killed as well. So both the guys are going to go down. So Mose is going to have to go the old-fashioned way and pick up this camo himself. Sayer's going to be found by Millsy. Millsy's going to be found by Mose, who did have that camo. Oh, no! Oh, no! The whiff! Oh, Mose! Oh, the whiff onto Kimbo gets him killed. The extreme reactions from Kimbo to grapple out of there. Mose goes down, and that is disastrous. Losing the camo. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. It is going to be Millsy, though. He manages to escape, but Glory's going to find Lunny with this sniper. Oh, man. Sticker finds Mose, but Glory's going to trade. Yeah, Glory trying for the old 360 into the camo. Got dunked on. Oh, does manage to get a beautiful shot onto Millsy as well. Is going to find the assist from Sayer. It's Glory 4-1. Has started off game 2 like he finished. Sorry, has started game 3 just like he finished game 2. We'll get the amount of games right. As it is going to be Mose who touches the flag first. But he is going to go down. Millsy trying to watch this flag, but Argyle is big. You have to run this flag a long way, and it's so open. As Flux is going to find Lunny, though. Sniper's going to be back up in a second, and you can see the boys from Jumpout gang moving into this middle as fast as possible. Sayer finds Millsy, and Lunny, he's going to get the sniper out, and he's going to put Flux in the bin, but it's Glory who is going to get the flag cap. And then gets annihilated by Lunny with the sniper. But it is going to be a Wobblebobs 1-0, and Glory managing to plant that flag. He stuck it in and got his head blown to pieces as Lunny finds Glory a second time. But Sayer's having none of that. Flux gets Millsy with the sniper as well, as Kimbo's going to find Mose. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. It's Snipes ruling this game at the moment, as Flux is on 7. Glory and Sayer. Sayer again, 5-2, looking good. Oh, the miss! And Mose takes down Lunny with the bandit. The old bandit rifle. Should be the new bandit rifle, to be honest. One more bullet left in this sniper. He uses it to perfection, but not quite extreme perfection, as he is going to get dunked on in the 1v2. Flux does find Lunny, though.
Flag taken.
It's going to be the boys from a Wobblebobs with the flag again. And Mose is somehow going to escape. But Millsy is going to find Glory, and now this flag needs to be intercepted. But you know what? Millsy says, stuff that, I'm just going to take this one on my own. And we're about to have the battle of the flags as Sayez finds Sticker, but he gets taken. Millsy, he's going to leap across with this flag. He's coming down catwalk. Can he get this in? Yes, he can. He is going to go down as Mose finds a double. But Jumpout gang, they're not going to take this lying down. It is one apiece. They are 3 dead, though. And there's going to be Glory, who eventually finds the camo again. Some fellow Aussie love right there. Bunya, which state are you in then? Lunny, with the help of Millsy, is going to find Flux, and Glory is doing the sneaky sneakies. Although it is Kimbo who is going to steal the flag anyway. Oh, is that going to be a stick? It's not, but Kimbo's going to be found, but Lunny is going to get the trade, and both flags are going to be away. Ah, good old Briz Vegas. It is going to be Millsy. Oh, how did Flux trade that one, man? Millsy had him like dead to rights. Flux manages to get away with it. Both flags are away. It is a flag off. But only one team is holding it now. It's both. We all have too much caffeine at some point. Flux with 10. Glory with 9 and the flag. Flux just dies at Sayez's feet, just casually. Sticker's coming around. And there's going to be Sticker who finds Glory as well. Oh, Sayez just removes him, though. And this flag is there. But Flux is going to take it, and Sayez with the kill onto Kimbo. And the flag is not back, though. It is a true flag off now. 6.5 minutes to go. And it is going to be Millsy, who does manage. Oh, he actually missed as well. Oh, that's a bit tragic. Camo's going to be up, though. Lonnie's got hold of this flag. But it's going to be Mose with the camo. There's so much going on in this map right now. It's hard to keep tabs. Sticker, he's going to go down. Will Millsy go down as well? He will. Double kill from Mose. He's going to find a triple kill. And they're going to return this flag. Can he find the overkill? Flux steals it away. But it's going to be a flag cap. It's 2-1 to a Wobbabobs after a triple from Mose. And they're going to steal the flag again. But Millsy doesn't manage to get the kill, but lays enough damage that Kimbo can find the double. And the flag is going to be reset. But beautiful work from Mose with that triple. And a Wobbabobs. Woo! Dear oh dear, went for a second and almost a third cap straight off the bat. Deary, deary me. Sticker though. He's oh my god. Yeah, that would absolutely terrify me. Grab the flag, go around the corner, have a sniper bullet whiz past your face. But he's gonna have a bodyguard in Kimbo who does find that kill onto Sayez. And just as quick as the Wobbabobs make it 2-1, it looks like Sticker and the Jumpout gang are going to be able to make it 2-all, and they do, as Mose and Sayez find kills. And Glory, repulse. He's going to get up to the base. He's going to find the flag. He's going to grab the flag. Can he get out, though? No, he can't. Sticker does manage to get the kill, but Sayez's going to take it and run for now. We're on board with Sticker. He finds Flux. Can he find Sayez as well? He's going to whiff, and actually, no. Sayez's going to find him, and Lunny's going to trade back. So, 2 apiece with 4 minutes to go. This has been back and forward. No team wanting to give an inch. Look how intense the fight is over camo. As Flux goes down, and it's Glory and Millsy taking up. It's like trench warfare. One man goes down, the next steps up. And still that camo's up there. Will Millsy jump for it? He's going to find 2 there, and Sayez's going to get him. And the camo's going to stay up top. It moved ever so slightly, and now it's Sayez who grabs it. He's going to get away. And he does manage to pop it, but Lunny kills him. as Glory's going to find him, but that's okay. For Sayer, it sucks to die with the camo, but hey, even though you died, means the Jumpout gang isn't getting it either. So, 3 minutes to go. Let's have a look at some scores. Scores on the doors. Flux 17. Sayer 15. Glory with 9 assists. Lunny 10, 10, and 17. Millsy, though, out in front with 16. The thing I've noticed about Millsy over the last couple of kind of series we've watched is that for some reason, Millsy has really, really slow starts to Slayers. Like, really struggles in Slayers. Takes a while to get kills on the board. But the objective modes, he looks fantastic. Like, top fragging, looks really good. But yeah, just the Slayers have kind of been the one where he's been having some struggles. And I think for Jumpout gang, that's where their Slayer troubles have been. Is they can't get Millsy activated quick enough. But in the objective modes, it's perfectly fine for him. So that's something for them to kind of take back to the drawing board and work out. Because, yeah, like I said, 16-13 and a flag cap sticker, 16-14 and a flag cap. They've been looking really good. So, yeah, like I said, the winner of this game will face NaVi. See some of the boys in chat. How are we, fellas? 19 for Flux, 19 for Sayer. Sayer, 19 and 7. Once again, like 2.5 KDA, if not more. And it's Glory with this flag. Can he get the hat trick? It is going to be Kimbo trying to find this kill. It's Glory. It's Glory. It's Glory with the hat trick. And with 1:30 to go, EuropaHalo take the lead and take a giant step towards this grand final. Jumpout gang, they got to do something and they got to do it fast. And Kimbo's going to miss and he's going to go down. But Millsy is going to get the trade, but Glory's going to find the trade back and Glory gets a second as well. Can he find Sticker? He can see the repulsor on the arm though. Doesn't want to get too close. Minute to go. Glory with the snipe. Oh, and he almost finds Millsy as well. That was filth. Kimbo just removed, sent back, and Lunny gets sent back in a yard sale as well from Flux. And he's going to find Millsy as well. There's 40 seconds to go. And the boys of Jumpout gang are on the other side of the map from the flag. Flux is on 23. Sayer is 20 and 9. He has been playing outstanding. Flux finds Kimbo. But Sticker's got through, but he's got no shield. Flux is on a killing spree to end this. Can he find a triple? There's 19 seconds. It's all Millsy and Kimbo. And Millsy, he's got to get up to this flag. PDQ. There's 9 seconds to go. And I don't think Jumpout gang are going to make it. Even though Millsy has 21, look where they are. There's 2 seconds to go. And Mose and Glory with the defense. It's 3-2 to EuropaHalo. We're going to a grand final. And Glory with the hat-trick of flag caps. But man, it was Flux at the end with that killing spree who just rammed Jumpout gang into the ground and out of this spring series. Man, what a game that was. That was a super back and forwards game, just like all of these ones were. But man, GG's to EuropaHalo. They take it 3-2. Yeah, Flux, there you go. 25 kills. So yeah, and Mo's getting the 20 bomb as well. Yeah, Glory, 18 kills, 11 assists, 3 flag caps. And it's EuropaHalo 3-0. And man, what an insane series that was. Jumpout gang, they got 2-0'd in winners semis. They get 3-0'd in losers final. EuropaHalo just are that team. And it is going to be the rematch of the winners final in the grand final. It's going to be EuropaHalo. It's going to be NaVi. It's going to be a best of 7. And when we come back from the break, it's going to be me and Joe Sketch on the casting desk. So guys, do not go anywhere because the grand final, and hey, if you know EuropaHalo, probably grand final reset is going to be on the way. So don't go anywhere. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. My name is CptJamesForce. Forgot my own name there. I'm here with the wonderful Joe Sketch. How are you, mate? Welcome in, Sketchy.
Oh, I'm doing really well, mate. I've just been enjoying a fantastic losers final casted or solo casted by yourself. But it's great to be now involved in the action and see some grand finals here. James, NaVi. Oh, it sounds like I've jumped in the right time. Because NaVi goes to one in the grand final. What a game we're gonna have.
I know. I can imagine you were just sitting there waiting, eating popcorn, watching me just do it all by myself.
Happily.
So, it is a grand final. It is NaVi versus the Wobbabobs. It is the grand final of the EuropaHalo Cross NaVi Spring Series Open #1. It is NaVi who come from the winners bracket. It was these two teams in the winners final as well, and it went to 5 games with NaVi prevailing 3-2. And if my Halo data hive is correct, I can see that actually it was the Wobbabobs who jumped out to the early lead. They were 2-1 up at one point, actually. And then NaVi clutching it up at the end. It was a win in oddball to a Wobbabobs, 50-43 to NaVi, 2-1 in King of the Hill to a Wobbabobs, and then a 4-2 CTF on Aquarius, of course, for NaVi, and a 50-39 Slayer to get it done. But that's behind us. This is a best of 7. We're going to start with Pit CTF, Slayer Streets, Stronghold Recharge, Oddball Streets, Slayer Aquarius, King of the Hill Livefire, and Recharge Slayer if we get there. Mate, which map are you most looking forward to?
Always got to start with map #1. It sets a precedent for the whole series. We've just seen the Wobbabobs come through the loser side of the bracket as well. They're going to be a bit more hot from the controllers. Whilst NaVi been sitting back, maybe chilling, relaxing in their comms before the start of this one. And Pit, Empyrean, whatever you want to call it, in whatever variation of Halo you see, it's always a good map to sort of set a precedent. And it's one of those ones where it maybe takes a bit of time to break down, a team setup. But when you do, you can sometimes get the double cap straight away. But either way, we're going to see off the start who's going to start strong with these two teams. NaVi versus the Wobbabobs. We're jumping on board right away with Jimbo as he runs and tries to get that initial setup with the rockets, but just get cleaned up by Mo. So nice little start there from the Wobbabobs, but already towards the enemy team space.
Yeah, Mo's within 17 seconds has grabbed the flag already. He passes it off. He's waiting with the Spanker. He finds Mighty's. He deletes him from this realm. And he is going to go up here and try and help out Flux. Flux is going to go down to Snipe Drone. But it is going to be a Wobbabobs who do have possession of this flag. However, NaVi going to return it. But Snipe Drone, a couple of kills early. Has to be said of Wobbabobs. They are not scared of this NaVi team. Out the gate, so quick, Sketch.
Yeah, nice use of the rockets there from Mo's, but on the other side, the overshield went to Snipe Drones, the trading of the power weapons and power-ups, and Snipe Drone had to basically push back towards his own base, make sure Mo's didn't get away with that flag for free. So at the end of it, both teams are a bit more even, no more rockets, no more power-ups, but we do see the sniper rifle full of glory with the no-scope. That's 5 in a row as well, James, at the start of this one. He is already heating up. I saw him in the losers finals. He's continued that pace into this one. And when this guy goes off as well, his team around him just rally, and that's how they can get the wins in these ones. Still on a 6-3 now, got players around him just playing his angles correctly. Just waiting for his shields to get back right now, seeing if he's going to get any more picks with his sniper rifle. Every single NaVi player right now should be nervous. Eventually, the best things happen for NaVi is he's out of ammo in that sniper rifle.
Mate, the crazy part of this game is we are almost 2 minutes in, and Flux, Jimbo, and Mighty's, apart from that first one, had 0 kills. Wow. We were like over a minute and a half in, and 3 players had 0 kills. Glory is 8-0 right now. Snipe Drone was 4-0 at the same time, and Snipe Drone is gonna find Glory. But man, the guys were both 4-0 starts. Glory pushed on. And my God, what a start that was. But a Wobbabobs, they just yoink the flag as Flux finds a triple. And Snipe Drone's going to come up along as well. Can he find that overkill? He finds Snakey, he gets a killing spree. It's a delayed overkill, but Snipe Drone's going to shut that down. And the Spanker's almost up for Glory. But mate, what a start this is.
Yeah, it was a nice spree from Flux, but all of those kills were on the defense as well. He had to get them done, but realistically, we want to try and use that momentum to then push forward on the side of map. Both these teams are defending well. That's why we're still at 0-0. You do see Sayer, though, trying to play a bit sneaky. Just get cleaned up by those nades. He goes flying. So once again, both these teams sort of feeling themselves out. Again, the trade of power from power weapons. You see Mo's, his OS is gone, but the Rocket's also gone. He's the last player left alive for his team just momentarily. Cleans out his own base. So just back and forth trades, really. One team gets towards their opponent's base and they get slayed out. So that's why we're seeing this sort of patience almost at the moment. But those sniper rifles are up. We should see what those which people have got their hands on those.
Yeah, and I remember when I was talking to Jimbo, asking him, as Mose is going to find a beautiful double kill, but Snaky finds a double kill back. I was going to say, when I was talking to Jimbo and I was talking about how good NaVi are on CTF Aquarius, his comment was, it's not even me, it's literally everyone else. I just run the flag and they get all the slays. I'm just the flag runner, which I think is underselling it, but man, so many times in these NaVi CTF games, you see him either take the flag or run from midfield, run kind of from where it's dropped and bring it home. And Snipe Drone's gonna find the no-scope onto Glory. So yeah, hiding away. Absolutely do not blame him. Jimbo's gonna find Flux. Mose goes in with the trade. And yeah, you're right. It's just kind of pushing back and forward, just testing the limits. Snipe Drone, he's going to use the end of that, and he is going to find the assault rifle as well. But mate, this has been a good opening kind of 5 minutes or so as they're just poking, prodding, pushing, and testing before going for any of these flag caps. But it's going to be Mighties who find Flux. They know where Sire is as well. So now might be the time, 4v2, to go for this flag. But Sire says goodnight to Jimbo. Glory, can he find this kill on the Snipe Drone? And he does. And whatever momentum they had, a Wobble Bob shut it down on the defense.
Yes, playing the Overwatch for his team towards their own tower with the sniper rifle. Again, nice defensive kills. You do see NaVi as the aggressive team in this one, but both teams each trying to play themselves out, trying to almost get that perfect set of slays before moving across the map. But all the power weapons are in play right now. The slays are going towards the side of the Wobble Bobs. Rockets in the hands of Mose, gets the kill onto Snaky. Already pushing up the advantage. They've waited this moment to get some power on their side, a bit of an advantage as Mose pushes towards Jimbo. Knows he's located or isolated in this situation, but he backs down rightly so. Gets the assist. They're going to know Moses here as this flag starts moving, but there's no kill coming in with those rockets. They fall down. So yeah, still here, but he's the last one alive. He's cleaned up as well. Another defensive hold from the team here of NaVi. Trades come through, and that should be everybody out of the base. But we still do see a flag running right now. I believe Mighty's just got taken out. Not too sure if anybody's in a position to deal with this one. Looks like Glory's on the return. So once again, both teams getting a bit forward, a bit aggressive. See our first set of flag grabs, but both those should be returned to base.
Man, you can see the difference that just happened there. Like, if a Wobble Bobs had managed to use that second rocket, Sire probably would have won that fight, and then against Snaky, and then a Wobble Bobs would have been able to advance that flag. Because he doesn't, Snaky just picks up the spanker, removes Sire, removes kind of that one person they left behind, and then it's an easy shutdown, an easy return as Mose. Oh, that's a little ugly from Snaky, but he gets it done. And Jimbo's going to find the kill as well. Now Jimbo finds himself once again at the flag. But Glory's going to shut that down. But it's Snaky with a double snipe kill. And he's waiting for Sire. And you see it time and time again is that Sire doesn't usually have that many deaths because he does a lot of waiting. He waits for his teammates. He hunts out where the opposition are, which generally looks like he's standing behind a barrier. But it's tactical, I swear.
Yeah, it's a good map knowledge here from Snaky as well. He knows where the spawners are coming in from the side of Wobble Bobs. When you get two people pushing him, it's so tricky to get that advantage on your side. But whilst he's distracting for his team, look what's happening on the other side of the map. Jimbo does get taken down here, but that flag is moving. Snipe Drone's already got it across that halfway mark. We're looking towards Sire here. Hey, can he do anything? No, it's going to be the blocker of Snaky. Snipe Drone gets that one for free. Off the back of Snaky's play of that sniper rifle towards the enemy team's training as well. That was basically the move which got that flag in motion. On the other side of the map, you got Mose in a crucial 1v1, which he wins against Jimbo. Snaky also been taken down as well. Mose doing it all, getting the slays, getting this flag on the move as well. He's got teammates around him. Saye's playing the blocker. He's got those rockets, waiting the Mighties with the OS. We've seen this so often in this game. These two things trade. Not too sure how those rockets didn't clean up that full OS. Cleaned out anyway, and that flag should still be Still going to move. I'm not too sure if it's going anywhere just as of yet, as Moses trying to take out Jimbo. Once he's cleaned up, there should be a clear path. But Jimbo's playing a good job of his own life. He's cleaned up now, and Jimbo, the only person really there to stop for a second as Moses slowly moving his flag forward.
Yeah, you asked Infinite. That's how those rockets didn't kill Mighties. Because that OS was just unmoved, basically, which is ridiculous. To get 2 rockets and still have part of your OS up is absolutely nuts. The thing is, like, as good as Jimbo is at running this flag, he has 9 assists, but it's just a little absent from the kill column. Thankfully, though, he's helping his teammates out, like I said, with 9 assists. So he's getting it done, but at the moment, it is Vincere who is getting picked on by Mighties, and Snipe Drone's going to clean that up. Mighties is kind of stuck here. He's going to stick. Oh, he almost sticks Flux. Flux finds him, and he's going to get traded as well. But all 4 members of NaVi down. And this is the time when a Wobblebobs can push forward. Maybe secure this sniper. Has 10 seconds to go. Mose is going to find Snaky off spawn. And 4v3 again. And the thing that plays into NaVi's hands, though, as they're 2 down again, is that there are less than 3 minutes to go. Flux, well, Jimbo's going to get him. He's going to repulse up Jimbo. He's going to trade with Mose. And this flag should come back pretty safe, Joe. But, hey, it's back and forward, but time is playing into NaVi's hands right now.
Yeah, you've hit the nail on the head there, James. NaVi can and will probably sit back slightly. They don't want to just completely turtle up. You can see right now you've got Snipe Drone on your screens. Often in this situation where he plays those high angles, bit more of a slower, methodical place, but with the sniper rifle sight lines. But on the kill cam, you can see all of his teammates are falling. Snipe Drone's in a bit of a tricky situation there, just trying to play his own life, doing a good job of that. As long as he's in this position, he can try and stop any flank from the side of from other Wobblebobs even. And just by playing his life there, Snipe Drone stopped that full push of Wobblebobs. He was in a disadvantage on the kill side of things, but now he's just trying to find his way across the map, playing the sneaky angles, knows that the OS, again, is in the hands of Wobblebobs players. He's cleaned up. The Wobblebobs have to be the aggressive team right now, and they are doing their job. But it's just NaVi getting those extra set of slays, just holding on for the defense all the time. Glory on his screens now, cleans up Snake. He got the sniper rifle and the heatwave combo as well. He knows where the spawners are. He's just trying to put the pressure all towards NaVi, who is stuck in their base right now. But one more set of slays, and NaVi can break out of this one and stop the push from the Wobblebobs.
Yeah, fantastic work, like you said, on that defense. Snaky with 22 kills as well, but Mose with 24 on the mind the gap. You love to see it. He's going to find another one. But Vincere is going to get Jimbo. It's a matchup we've talked about since the Nations Cup even. Vincere versus Jimbo in that final, and Vincere consistently was all up on Jimbo, basically. But Snipe Drone is going to find Flux. 3 members dead for a Wobblebobs. Great kills across the board. And with less than a minute to go, like you said, they don't want to turtle up, but they're going to start denying things away from a Wobblebobs. Snipe Drone, well, he's going to go on the offensive. What can he do? Glory does backsmack Jimbo. As Jimbo finds Vincere, and Glory, now he's going to try and run for this flag, but they know that he's there. Mose finds the kill on the Snipe Drone. It is a 4v3. Snaky's got to be careful. There's just less than 30 seconds to go. And it is going to be Jimbo getting kills, but Vincire's going to find him again. Man, I wish we could see a stat of how many times Vincere kills Jimbo over the life of this best-of-7 grand final. But another assist, and it's going to be the kill. And it is going to be Snipe Drone with a double kill. And with 10 seconds to go, it looks like he's won it. Jimbo gets that last kill onto Mose. And it's 3 seconds to go. But NaVi, man, it wasn't super pretty. It wasn't as expansive as we've seen CTFs. But as per on Pit, it was 1-0 to NaVi, and they're going to take the lead in this grand final. But man, that was scrappy and defensive.
I think if anything, the Wobblebobs outslayed NaVi in that game. But it's one of those ones where it's the story of defensive kills. Defensive kills are great. And you can sit back and defensively kill and outslay your team or your opponent. But if you can't get those flag grabs moving, then it's just so tricky to get anything going. And it just takes one time for NaVi to get the slays they wanted to. And you saw Snake in a really good position, forces 2 players of the Wobblebobs towards him. And then after those 2 players eventually kill Snaky. The flag's already removed. Snipe Drone's already got it back to their base, effectively. Snaky off the respawn, then becomes a block of a Snipe Drone, and they get that flag captured, and that's all they had to do. Empyrean sometimes can be either a one flag cap game, or it can go the full way, and one team will win by 5-4 or 5-3. Either way, like win a game like that, it's just all a momentum and flipping of a switch almost. But in the end, I think NaVi objectively were comfortable, but the Slays definitely favoured the Wobbobs. So going into our Street Slayer here, James, I'm expecting the Wobbobs to hold themselves to a higher level.
Yeah, Mo's also with 27 kills I saw. So yeah, both of those guys just, you know, Snaky and Mo's doing absolute work. And like you said, I think for a Wobbobobs, you didn't win, but I think you push NaVi, right? Like, there's definitely some things to work on. They've already played a winners final that went the whole way, where they had a 2-1 lead and NaVi kind of clutched up and got it done. So I think there's no stress, right? And it's a long best-of-7 series. NaVi, they've had to sit and wait as well. So there is kind of time for a Wobbobobs. They're already fresh. They're already kind of into it. For NaVi, there was a bit of build-up that had to happen in that game. I mean, it didn't look like there was a build-up for Snaky because he was just running rampant everywhere. But yeah, we're going to see what happens in this Slayer. We talked about it, or I talked about it up the top of this broadcast as well, is that, you know, I saw in the 4K that NaVi had some problems in Slayers. That was kind of their one weakness, and they pretty much fixed it for the 2K. Obviously, they got the win, but yeah, the Slayer, you watch NaVi and you watch the Slayer, and it's not always great from them, and it's something they have to work on. As Snaky is going to find the kill with the rockets. He's going to find the double as well, and hey, he got a Stalker Rifle dropped to his feet. That's handy.
That's like the power weapon corner right there. The Bulldog, the Stalker Rifle, the rocket. Snaky's just, he's in Forge mode right now, just spawning those weapons all towards him. Either way, he's going to get pushed here by Mo. Should be cleaned up. It's a nice prioritization there from a Wobbobs. Now you can see on your screen Jimbo, just in a bit of a tricky situation, just trying to wait for his teammates to spawn around him, maybe try and stop any of the opposing Wobbobs players pushing their spawns. But again, sort of a lot of times when you get to these really high-level competitions where you get two teams at the top of their game, it does come down to a bit of a trade back and forth, especially at the start of the Slayers. We normally say 30 kills is a time where the Slayer really starts. You can see this one, especially here, it's already just 6-7, make that 7 all, as well as both teams just decide to trade out, and no one can really get the advantage.
You're not wrong. Once again, though, of course, as he gets a kill. I was about to say Jimbo was having a slow start, but he's going to get on the board. No worries about that. Yeah, no one really able to take control, but I must say, Snaky again with 5 kills early and looking strong as Jimbo does find a double. So must have heard me because he is right back in this game. No worries about that. But it is going to be Snaky. Like I said, 5-1, and man, he has looked on fire last game. He started this game exactly the same way. And you talked about it was 7-7. Well, NaVi now find themselves with a 4-kill lead. Snaky still only died once. Jimbo going to get found in the corner, though. But Ismo's going to get traded. It's that man Snaky again with the Bulldog.
No ammo, though. Oh, he just get a VR from the floor. I thought he had just 0 ammo. He was going to get a fist blazing towards Flux. Doesn't matter. Picks up a weapon, takes down Flux as well. Snaky's a difference in this game. He's +6. They're up +7 at the moment. And just on the back of his run with those extra power weapons, it sort of opened the game for the side of NaVi right now. The Wobbobs have to play that sort of reactionary tail. The trades will suit NaVi so much more now that they're up in this game. So on board now with Mighty, just trying to seek out one of the players. It's going to be Flux. Does get the trade, but again, that's going to favour NaVi in these situations.
Yeah, you're right. It was even then. It was 4 kills. Now it's 7 kills. And it is going to be this bandit rifle. I know the pros love this. The snipe drone does find Glory, but Glory with the trade from the grave. And Flux is going to find this bandit rifle, but Snaky sitting there with that stalker rifle, and Mighty's comes through for the double. And it's 25-17. NaVi, they want to speed run this grand final if possible. And it will be the winner of each of these 3 open series automatically qualifies for the grand final. But of course, you do want to play in as many of them as possible for those sweet, sweet seeding points. That is what is on offer today as well. All these EuropaHalo Spring Series seeding points. That is how we will seed the grand final. So winning one series is good, but you got to play in the other ones as well to guarantee yourself as that top team. But Sayer's going to find a double. The snipe drone takes him, and it's 34-20, Joe. Just a great lead so far.
The rotations here from Snake is brilliant to watch. How long have we been on his screen right now? Like a minute, maybe a bit more.
He's died twice.
Again. Yeah, he's died twice. But he's had the Bulldog, the Rockets, the Stalker Rifle twice in those 2 deaths. And whilst he's got control of those weapons, he's playing confident. He's got Bulldog again. I didn't even realise he got a Bulldog again.
Yeah.
Whilst he got control of those weapons, it's just so tricky for a Wobbob to get anything going. You can see the sort of free roaming that Snakey has. Yeah, his teammates are falling around him, but pressure's still not really there. When the pressure's anywhere near him, he does get cleaned up eventually. But all about rotation. We saw him rotate 180 degrees around the map, get multiple different players down to weak, get 7 assists during that time as well. It's a nice set of sprees there from Snakey. But it's now Glory's chance to get something going with his Rockets. His teammates are around him. He needs to connect with his 2 bullets here to try and get anything back into this game.
Yeah, and we talked about so much as Glory is going to find one, but does again trade with Snipe Drone. You've seen that at least 2 or 3 times. But we talked about it in game 1. Like, Glory was so good and was just part of so many kills, had so many kills himself. But he's 5-11. Like, NaVi have just managed to completely remove him from this game, and they are within 6 kills of victory. And they've just managed to shut Glory down. Mo's still topping their kills, but only 9 kills for him. Can he find kill number 10? He will, onto Snakey, who now has died an outrageous 4 times in total. But all 4 of NaVi dead. The gap back to only 12 kills. But for NaVi, trades will bring it home if they can keep playing the same style of Halo that they were before. Man, Snakey 12-4, Snipe Drone 15-8 as well, and it has been just brutal, man. Like they've once it got past kind of 10 kills, they put the foot down and they never really let up. As it is going to be a 2-for-2 trade, but Snipe Drone's going to beat out Glory. There's no trade from the grave this time. And NaVi with 2 kills to go. We're going to be on board with Jimbo. Spankers coming up as well. And in fact, that's it, mate. 50-35. It was pretty done and dusted, but man, NaVi, they looked incredibly ruthless right there. Like I said, Glory just never even got to get on the board, really. And NaVi, they just rammed home all that advantage. But Snakey was outrageous, man.
I think it was less a Wobbobs playing poorly and just how good NaVi were in controlling that map. The control of weapons, everything was going in NaVi's favour that whole game. And yeah, we talked about Snakey. We also have to look at Snipe Drone as well. He went 16-for-8 in that game. So between them, they only died 13 times and got 29 kills, which is ridiculous.
That's outrageous.
And you normally see that with Snipe Drone, especially when his teammates can just free roam across the map. He sort of plays that anchoring role and just allows him to pick up those slays and always has the lower side of deaths in those games. But overall, NaVi definitely changing up something from that 4K, because I believe that Wobbobs beat them in the Slayers when they played in the 4K as well. So to go and win 50-35 against the Wobbobs, same teams, is a statement.
Yeah, that is super impressive. Game number 3 coming up will be Strongholds on Recharge. We have already seen this. I think it was round 7. Yeah, we went into round 7 where it was Jumpout Gang versus BH3. But yeah, so yeah, what do you want to see from there? I mean, when we saw Jumpout Gang, we saw a very good setup of A and C that they held repeatedly. They were like, that's fine. We'll make you spawn, heaven, pipes, like water. Like, you can just spawn all the way over this side of the map because we're just going to hold A and C and hold it good. Do you think that's a strategy these guys will take, or like, what do you think is the plan here?
Nah, I think Stronghold is always about rotation, really. I mean, you want to have A and B, or sometimes even C and B. Normally what it is if you are the team in the ascendancy, if you've got 2 of the strongholds and another team is capturing one of your 2 strongholds, you can either make that decision to push in, try and reset that capture, or just rotate around and capture their strongholds and have that advantage. And some of the best teams, when they get in that fluid motion, just rotating between strongholds, the team which is in the weaker side of it can't get anything going. But either way, I think the pace of Wobbobs is something we looked upon when last time I cast against them in the 4K. And I do think they're one of these quickest teams, which really can throw off a team like NaVi if they get that pace going. But it's not just a pace, they've got to start getting those slays, start getting the damage around it as well. So at the start of this one, going forward with Jimbo, just get some shots down towards the players, towards Camo, so not too sure what happened there. Glory should be cleaned up with a reload. The pesky reload comes in off screen, but it looks like NaVi have started a stronger of the two teams again with that B capture, so they already have A and B here, James.
Jim.
I was going to say Jimbo for a second, but I was going to call you Jimbo.
Mate, if I was half as good at Halo as Jimbo, I would already feel like I was doing good. But yeah, Snakey, he's going to jump on this seat. It's actually really interesting. One of the things we saw in the Jumpout gang game was that no one went for B. Like, Jumpout just went and captured A straight away, and we're just like, oh, we'll just take AC and don't even worry about B. So it's good that these guys managed to get in there early, and it's going to be Snipe Drone with this shock rifle. He knows Glory's up there. What can he do about it? Oh, well, he's just going to remove him from the map. That's what he's going to do. And he's going to get this shock rifle down and try and find Sayer. He's going to have to reload, but all of this time that this is happening as Mighty's comes in for the assist as well, time is just ticking up and up and up. Glory finds a double, and it's finally going to be Flux who jumps onto this B site. But 37 seconds have kind of appeared on this clock pretty quickly, as NaVi have just stopped a Wobbobobs doing anything. So, yeah, like you said, NaVi had the better start, but I think a Wobbobobs have really grown into this game. I mean, Sayer has 5 assists, Joe. Has not even managed to get on the kill feed yet.
Doesn't need to. If he's putting down the damage for his team, he doesn't need to get his assist. Does get his first, those kills, does get his first kill. With 5 assists, I always like an assist player as well. You know, it's a bit underrated. Effectively, he's been involved in 6 kills, which is the joint most on his team. Actually, the most on his team. So he's definitely putting some damage down. Turns around mid-reload, nearly gets the kill onto the NaVi player as well. I do like how NaVi started in this one, but it is just back and forth, and you do often see, you know, a 20-point lead isn't really that difficult to come back into it. Both these teams are opting to go for that B stronghold, a bit more of a standard setup on this recharge map, especially because it's so tricky to recapture it. If you've got any players alive, there's so many spots that players can shoot at any player in B. We have to hide it behind one of the covers and you just get naded out. Whilst I'm speaking here, James, it seems that NaVi have just flipped the switch, got an initial triple cap there, but just holding the strongholds they need to. A and B set up now, and you can see right now Jimbo, he's got the slays in his favour in his team, and he's also got a good setup here to try and capture anybody going towards A or pushing towards B.
And Snakey, this is actually a masterful flank. Isn't needed, but is going to stick Glory right in the chest. What a throw that was, but the flank was masterful. They didn't know he was there. And in fact, they're 3 dead now. Make that 4 dead for a Wobbobobs. But for NaVi, it was beautiful. Jimbo was by himself on A. And Snakey was like, I'll come assist you. Jimbo's like, I got this. So Snakey just throws one into Glory's chest, destroys him. And it's a brief trip cap. Flux. Yeah, you can't jump down there, mate. Snakey's going to find you every day of the week. And he throws Sayer away, and Sayer almost goes down, and will from the grave. And it is another trip cap to NaVi. But actually a Wobbobobs as Snipe Drone removes Glory. And that's going to allow C to get retaken. And it is Flux who is on B and is going to stop that trip cap. But 156 to 52. And NaVi, they're pushing back that trip cap almost instantly, Joe, and they have just blown this game wide open.
Yeah, that trip cap just expands the lead so quickly. You can see NaVi now do that A and C setup, but every single stronghold was being contested by a NaVi player, which made a Wobbobobs so difficult to get just one stronghold, let alone 2. You can now see NaVi already recapturing B, trying to push this triple cap. And even though Glorious is pushed towards A here, he's already getting pressured, nades flying in. He's got 3 teammates around him. He does get the capture with Trader coming through. And the winning Trader is for NaVi players as well, so they get the kills they need to get this back to a triple cap. Unbelievable play here from NaVi. Seems like they've got map pressure on every single one of these strongholds right now.
Yeah, just 3 dead from a Wobbobobs versus only 1 dead, or all dead for a Wobbobobs actually, and it was only Jimbo who died, who was that pusher. And Snakey finds another killing spree, 13 and 6 again. But it's that continued trip cap. And Snipe Drone with the trade. Mate, this is about to be over. like, EuropaHalo can't even get on a hill. They finally get to A, but this is almost done. It is done. It just ended with a trip cap. Like, they had a trip cap for so long, and you're right, EuropaHalo is just, they can't even get on 1, never mind about 2, and even when they're capping 1, NaVi's like, that's fine. We're still getting points, but they didn't even let up. Every single time EuropaHalo tried to even get 1 stronghold, NaVi just collapsed, crushed, trip capped, and it's 250 to 52. And it was real close at the start, and then NaVi just absolutely rammed the heat up. Snaky with 14, Jimbo and Snipe Drone with 8 assists apiece, and man, they just wrecked.
Yeah, that's scary. I believe that EuropaHalo were 52-37 up as well. So it's basically 213 uncontested points there from NaVi, which they got. That reminded me of Plaza Strongholds in Halo 5, which it shouldn't really, because Recharge plays so differently. But Plaza Strongholds is one of these maps where if you get a triple cap, you can constantly force a team to spawn out nowhere near any of the strongholds and make them push towards one of them as a team. Even if they capture that stronghold, you saw at A, 3 players of EuropaHalo push towards A. They capture strongholds, and all 3 of those players are basically funneled into one small section for NaVi to take their pickings. And yeah, fantastic play. NaVi get the reset on map 1. They recapture the triple cap once again, and EuropaHalo soon get anything going. I can imagine the comms in that situation are so tricky to prioritize what you want to do. Trying to go towards a home base, maybe try and capture B. You've got NaVi set up across the map. You've got 1 player in control, 1 player in pipes, 1 player back C as well. You can clean him out. Another player just pushes from control back down and puts the pressure towards the EuropaHalo players. Realistically, that's one of the best recharge strongholds I've seen in a long time in European Halo.
Yeah, that was crazy. Like, you're right. Like, just Snaky back there got at least 2 or 3. Like, Flux dropped down from C and was like, oh, maybe I can get some shields back. Snaky's like, nope, just murders him, pops back up. 3 members run in from EuropaHalo. They all die as well. Like, that was just insanity how well they controlled that map. It is going to be oddball on streets for game number 4. EuropaHalo, well, they need the old reverse sweep. Sayer is going to get harassed by Jimbo and murdered with the nade. As Glory's going to find Snaky, but Jimbo, he's got a spanker. He gets the oddball out of there as well. And now it's going to be Snipe Drone. Mike's going to pick up this oddball and run. And now, look at this. Jimbo just roaming around, trying to find people. He is going to spot Sayer. He's going to murder Sayer as well. And now he's just looking for more members of EuropaHalo, and they're coming up the other side. Can he find more kills? The answer is yes. He's going to take down Flux.
Yeah, this is game 4 of our grand finals here, James, as well. And it's 3-0 up. A win here for NaVi. They've won the whole thing, and they've made it look easy so far. Jimbo just roaming across the map. He got the power weapons. He got the rockets. Now has a bulldog and the oddball as well. So basically collecting everything on this map. I'd like to see an EuropaHalo player's point of view, just to see what they're trying to do to get out of this situation. As you look towards Snaky here, just playing defense all the time. Every single player in blue just keeps falling. You can see Snaky and Jimbo, both the last 2 players alive, they've held the oddball. The rest of the team are just slaying out around, and no player in blue is anywhere near putting pressure towards Jimbo. And Snaky, we saw him earlier with his Stalker rifle. He's got it once again in his hand, and he's putting on a clinic whilst his teammates are just collecting up points around him.
Yeah, and look at this flank as well. Like, he just flanks around. Like, how are you supposed to expect that someone is coming from the subway side when all the other guys are in front of you at, like, PD? Like, it makes no sense. Moses 0-4 and just getting annihilated every single place that he goes. And you're right. Like, this has been a masterclass. And I admit, like, I was worried after the 4K. NaVi didn't look good. Like, it was a struggle. They had big problems. But then, you know what? They won the 2K on the reset, and now against the EuropaHalo, like you said, a team that beat them in that 4K, they have just looked ruthless. Like, it has been outstanding so far, and a 52-0 up as well. EuropaHalo, well, they're not going to get donutted, or is it donut? What's the 0 score? I don't remember. Goose egg.
Goose, yeah.
Yeah, the goose egg.
Both are fine.
Either way,
EuropaHalo getting some getting some points on the board is a good thing. It's always so tricky when you're just set in that spawn cycle. I can imagine those WobBobs players, they're spawning up, they've got about 4 seconds before a NaVi player is shooting at them. Then they die, they respawn, same thing over and over again. So sort of break out of that is always a good thing here. And it's also just slows down NaVi's momentum. The longer that a WobBobs can sort of hold out, get some extra points on the board, they can just sort of stop NaVi's pressure and get breaking away from this game. Big Ben, the trade probably favour NaVi right now. The seconds, though, in the hands of WobBobs just for the time being. See Sayer on your screen. He does get some mob ball time, but it's so tricky. He can't hold it for any more than a couple of seconds because NaVi is so quick of a respawn. He's the last player alive. He's red shields. He's got no help from anybody. Should be cleaned up. That's a perfect retake as well. And this NaVi team looks super scary. We talked about it. You're saying, like, this is like them on the ascendancy. I don't know what WobBobs can do. It's not like they're playing poor Halo. NaVi are just on another level right now.
Yeah, Flux, lucky to get away with his life. And managed to find a kill on Jimbo. Sayer, Mighty's absolutely saved Snipe Drone's life right there. Would have thought that he was going to Snipe Drones. You're like, you know what? I'm just going to find Glory over the side with this Stalker Rifle. Stalker Rifle Bulldog combo as well. And the Shroud Shield. Shroud Screen? Shroud Screen. Shroud Screen. Jeez. It's like a tongue twister all at once. Does not have many bullets though, but the Spanker is about to be back up. And it is going to be pushed on by a WobBobs. Don't they manage to pick it up? It is going to be picked up probably by Glory. Does sound like it was Glory who managed to pick it up. We're going to see. And it's going to be Flux who finds Jimbo. But man, 2 minutes to go in round number 1, and it is 64-13. This is Flux who has the Spanker. He is going to find Snipe Drone, but look at that. He fires a rocket, and then instantly from 2 different directions, he's getting shot.
Yeah, we're now on board with Jimbo. I mean, the WobBobs had control of that ball for the whole time, but it just was a bit of a scattered control. They might have 1 or 2 players in the subway, but never really anything to get any extra seconds on the board. And whilst they're not getting seconds on them, NaVi are respawning up. The pressure comes back on board. Time may play a factor as well. Only 1 minute 44 left. You see Glory's just left by himself. He's effectively just milking that oddball, trying to wait for his teammates to respawn or just get a couple of seconds extra. But even though NaVi have control of Subway right now, they can sort of allow and afford for WobBobs to push in and slay them out because they don't need to hold the ball necessarily to win this game. They are going to opt to try and get this game done by ball time. And it looks like they've set out and slayed out the WobBobs who are going to spawn across the map here. So maybe only 1 or 2 more pushes, maybe probably just 1 push here from the WobBobs before this round is over.
Man, I talked up Sayer so much in the first kind of couple of games, but he has just absolutely been MIA. Same with Glory, just they have been shut down by NaVi. Having said that though, it is going to be a WobBobs who do find 3 kills. And I'm going to pick up this oddball. 79-35. But Snaky just... What are you supposed to do, man? Like... Oh, the triple! Just the 180 into Flux's head. It's just Sayer. Oh, Sayer just gets away. But Snaky, the 180 headshot just removes him. Snipe Drone's going for this Spanker. Look how pushed up they are. Glory and Mo's going to find some kills, but it's Snaky. He just runs at Glory. He finds him. He's on the killing spree. Sayer's up there near the Stalker Rifle, but it's 95 seconds in this round number 1, and they're not even going for this Spanker. He's going to find 1. He almost finds a second. Snaky 18 and 10. And Snipe Drone, he's going to hold on to this for 3 seconds, but does not manage to get it. The ball is loose. There's less than a minute to go. What? Mate, how is that not a back smack? Or a ninja, even.
I'm not too sure. I think Mighty's punching different shoulder pieces of the WobBobs player. Either way, it's only a couple more seconds left for NaVi to win this one. But WobBobs have control of the ball. They do all their players up right now. I don't know if they're trying to rotate this away from Subway. It looks like Flux is a bit isolated by himself with this odd ball. As you see right now, Glory on his screen is trying to push the spawners of NaVi. The game isn't over, but it's got to be perfect Halo here for WobBobs to win this one because they don't have to battle just the points lead from NaVi, but the time as well. So they've got to have someone hold this odd ball for pretty much the whole time left in this game. Glory, though, doing a good job here. He's rotated across the map. He's trying to put some pressure onto the NaVi spawners, playing his angles really well. Mighty's not going to see him here. It's a nice little spot here from Glory. He can get the kill, but Mighty does escape, gets another player in front of him. Jimbo gets stuck. All while this is going on, battle across the map. We're on board with Flux here. Got the Stalker Rifle in his hands. Can't clean up Snipe Drone. Throws down the Shroud Screen. I can't say it either. Need to think of a nickname for that one. But this battle back and forth is slowly draining the clock. 20 seconds left here, James, before this round is over. Snipe Drone's cleaned up. But you've got to grab the ball if you're Wobbobs. And NaVi can just keep pushing and pushing and pushing. There's still a 30-point lead. And remember, it's only 2 seconds left for NaVi to win this round.
Yeah, Tudor calls it a smoke. I'm just going to call it the smoke from CS. It's so much easier. It's going to get called a smoke. Like you said, there's only 5 seconds to go. Mose, he has to grab this ball. Snipe Drone's going to find the double, and he's going to have to put the ball down, and the ball is going to go down as well. And NaVi, they're going to win round number 1. Snaky 23 and 14 in that. That is absolutely ridiculous. He has played an outstanding grand final so far. Probably my MVP at this rate. Sayer, he's going to find that spanker. He's going to find a kill as well. Snipe Drone manages to restore 1 kill. He's faced with 3 of the opposition Wobbobobs players. And it is going to be Mose with this spanker and 1 rocket. But a much, much better start from Wobbobobs as they take the oddball and managed to bring it back into Subway. But mate, I like what I've seen from Wobbobobs so far because they absolutely got blown out in that first round.
Yeah, this is needed really from Wobbobs, but it's almost, you still feel like Wobbobs have to play at their highest level to compete with NaVi. We've seen it happen before. We've seen Wobbobs beat this team. And you know, difference of weeks can change the outcome of the whole of Halo. It's ridiculous right now. The start from Wobbobs was great. They're only 15 seconds up, and that can be done in any amount of time. It's a really small amount of time. Jimbo gets the kill there. And while Snaky's got 26 kills and just roam the map, his teammates can just sort of afford to hold this oddball and sit back and just soak in the time. It was a great start from Wobbobs. They had the power weapons, they had Bulldog, they had Sentinel Beam, they had rockets, but now it's just a tied-up game just from the BR skill of NaVi, just prioritising their slays and putting pressure towards this Wobbobs side.
Yeah, it's been fantastic, although Jimbo can't do the 1v2. But I think you're right, like NaVi just let Snaky roam around. 0 time on the clock, doesn't matter. You know, he's managing to find kills. Mighties, and he can't dodge, dip, duck, dive, and dodge your way out of that one, my friend. Glory will get you every single time. Glory has 12 assists right now as well, as does Snipe Drone. Mighty's on 11, so a lot of damage going on, a lot of assists being laid down. I mean, even Snaky has 5 assists, and the man has 27 kills, right? So kudos to him. He has been absolutely smashing it. Jimbo sends one into A and finds Sayer. You want to grab the flag? Well, too bad, because you're going to be denied. And Mose, he's going to try get this ball out of there, and he is actually going to make it. So Wobbobobs is 39-20. And they don't only have to play Perfect Halo in this round. They have to play Perfect Halo for the next 4 games, mate, to be able to reverse sweep this best of 7. It is going to be the smoke that allows NaVi to get out. See, it's so much easier just saying smoke. Just, oh, man. Mighty's is going to find the trade with Mose. But, yeah, Wobbobobs, they're going to take this ball again.
I like saying Shroud Screen because it just makes it trickier. So when you get it right, though, James, it just sounds better. You know, Shroud Screen just sounds smoother. Either way, from the start of that play, Mose just had a little cheeky touch on the oddball when it was bottom middle, just to try and get it back to his teammates. But what NaVi said was, you know what, you can bring it back to your teammates, but you won't have any teammates if they're all going to be dead. And they just use that to their advantage to get this ball towards Subway. And they do have the smallest of leads right now. But this round even is a bit more respectable here from Wobbobs. They really need to get this one on the board and in a comfortable fashion to get back into this game. Because the momentum of NaVi is slowly slipping. You see Wobbobs trying to get into their groove, trying to get some slays together. They do seem to favour this Subway setup at least. And just for momentary time being here, we do have a bit of a hold here from the Wobbobs. It's realistically, try and hold this one time, just get some footing and get some pressure towards the NaVi side. And I think they're doing just that right now.
Yeah, they finally found a setup that works. Still only 29 seconds up. They are on 69 points. Nice. Yeah, I think I said flag. I meant ball earlier, obviously. But Snipe Drone, he's going to try hard in the corner. That's not going to work. Sayer's going to get him every single time. The spanker is there. Gonna have to wait and see who picks up the shroud screen.
Nice.
Nice, yeah. Cheers.
Just sounds so much cooler. Sounds so much cooler, Jay, the shroud screen.
Yeah.
Either way, though, this whole time, we do have that lead slowly ticking in the favour of Wobobs. So nice round 2 here from them. If they can hold this one and keep it going, looks like they're doing just that right now. Flux on our screen. And there's no prayer from NaVi around him. This is what you like to see. This is what you saw at the start of the first round as well. NaVi holding the ball, having no real pressure from any players. This is the first sort of push. And we all know it just takes one break, one correct push to get back into this game. NaVi could still win this one right now. So Wobobs, they've got to play slightly cautious, slightly aware of the fact that NaVi could get back into this one with only 5 seconds left in this round. Just one, even half push to get the job done.
Yeah, you know what? Streets oddballs always seem to last forever, and this is no exception, as it's going to be most likely going to a round 3, which it will be. 100-48 in round number 2. Snakey's dropped a 30 bomb already, and now we're going into a 3rd round. You'd have to expect that he is probably going to drop a 40 bomb, but Mose is right there with him on 32 as well. Yeah, a lot of pressure on this final round as the Stalker rifle's going everywhere, but Mose is going to find one on to Mighties, but Snakey, he's already on 35 kills and has a spanker. And the shroud screen, well, he's not going to be able to see anything through that. Sire, literally the same spot as the time in the last round where he got killed as well. And Flux is going to walk and quickly try and retreat, but Snakey says, no way, Jose. 37 kills, and we're barely a minute into this 3rd round, and he is just on fire. I think he's about to be on a killing spree, which he is.
He can just roam the map. We said it before, but you can see that in the objective time, only 4 seconds. But sometimes you look and finish a game of matchmaking and go, oh, my teammate only had 4 seconds. When he's putting out 38 kills, he's effectively allowing you to hold that oddball. Eventually, though, Wobobs, I was going to call them then.
Wobobobs.
That's another thing. Shroud screen and a Wobobs are 2 of the hardest things to say as a caster, and we've got both of these in this game. Either way, a Wobobs don't have a shroud screen. They do actually. I can see one right there. But they've got the oddball in their favour as well, getting a few seconds on the board. It's still a close game, and almost it's a bit of a tricky setup there from both teams, but the extra seconds on board are going to help towards end this one. Slay's coming through from both sides as they try and trade out and try and get that oddball in back in their favour.
Jimbo, he's going to find one. Can he find a triple? No, Glory's going to deny him there. But man, so far, NaVi have looked good at the beginning of this round as Snakey finds kill number 39. But yeah, sometimes, you know, as casters, you wish players and teams just had easier to pronounce names. You know what? That's part of the fun. And I love saying a Wobobobs, and I love hearing everyone else struggle. I especially, you know what I love most? I love the Americans struggling to say a Wobobobs. It just, there's just something about it, you know? The ball is going to get reset. You know, no offense to them. There are names that they make look easy, which I struggle with too. But it is going to be Snakey dropping the 40 bomb. And he's only died 23 times as well, which is really outstanding. But as 2 members of each team are going to be dead, the time is just ticking down, mate. It's still 25-10. It's been, I think it's been 25-10 for a solid minute because the ball got reset as well, right? So it's literally not being touched. Having said that, finally a Wobobobs for like half a second. But now it's just going to be Glory throwing nades into the shroud screen, and he's probably going to get back smacked as well for his troubles. But Snipe Drone's going to find him. Another shroud screen goes down. And with 2 minutes 40 to go, and this ball is just sitting here. Now, NaVi are going to have a setup in the 4v2.
Yeah, it was very scrappy from both teams, but that was just because both teams were slaying out of their minds, just trying to get any sort of possession of that oddball. Eventually, a set of 4 slays come through from the side of NaVi. So they have control of Subway. You can see 3 players from NaVi all in the same spot, which allows the Wobbobs players to get towards, I think it's Mighties with the odd ball. No, it's not, sorry, we're on board of Mighties, but the player with the odd ball anyway. So maybe a bit of over-aggression there from NaVi, but either way, they get the slays done, they rotate around, and Jimbo with the odd ball is just sitting pretty in Subway. Not having to do anything there. He's only got 100+ seconds on this odd ball time, and you can see Mighty's just trying to find the spawners all of the Wobbobs. You can see 3 of them on his screen. He's playing campaign of that Sentinel beam, gets 3 players weak for his teammates to get the cleanup, and all of this pressure just helping Jimbo get extra seconds towards finishing this game.
You said Jimbo looking pretty. Well, it's not hard for him to do that, I must say. Oh, hello! Snipedrone's going to find the killing spree as Jimbo gets Mose and Jimbo gets Flux as well. He's sick of sitting pretty with 121 seconds, but it's 70 points to 10 so far. Snaky on 45 kills. And in fact, the rest of his teammates are closing in on 30 as well. This has been an outrageous effort, but it's going to be Snaky who goes down and does give up the spanker without firing a single rocket. 80 to 10. Oh, good night. Yeah, Glories is going to find Snipe Drone. So there goes that killing spree, but it's Snaky again with kill number 46, kill number 47, and there is less than 2 minutes to go. And Snaky has looked just outrageous, man. Mose, gotta respect, dropped the 40 bomb as well. Flux is on 32, so a lot of kills going through here. Jimbo, he's finding more kills as well, but for a Wobbobobs, they have got to make this subway stand count. You can see Marty's up the top, but there's 3 members of NaVi rushing in. Snaky, well, he's going to be found by Flux is perfect. The Shroud screen, it's going to allow Flux to get in there as well, but Snipe Drone finds 2. Can he find 3? He's going to pop a Shroud screen himself. No, it's not actually that hard to say once you've said it like 25 times in 2 minutes. Mose is going to find him for a 40-second kill. But yeah, 1:20 to go, and a Wobbobobs, they've really got to make it work.
Yeah, in the same situation we were in the last round, or first round even, with Wobbobs having the control of the oddball, but the time just not in their favour. And again, that just means that NaVi just have maybe 1 push and we've won this game and the whole series here in our grand finals of our first EuropaHalo Spring Series qualifier. On board here with Mighties, he's just trying to root out the players of Wobbobs who push off across the map before he joins up with Snipe Drone and his team to push in towards this oddball carrier. Oddball's down again, so seconds once again going in favour of NaVi. Only 1 minute left on the clock, 80 to 40 the score as well, so everything in their favour. And whilst they're putting pressure on the Wobbobs players, whilst the Wobbobs players aren't holding this oddball, it's just all sinking in NaVi's favour. They don't even need that though, they've got the slays in there as well as Snaky. 50 kills now, James, on this map.
Yeah, man has popped in 10 assists as well, which is pretty handy. Mate, 50 kills is outrageous, bro. Mose is on 45 as well. Like, that's the crazy part. But the thing is, Moses died 10 more times than Snaky has. He's going to find 51. Tell you what, there's got to be some kind of record on this. If Snaky finds 52, might as well just stay in this POV. There's 30 seconds to go. And I think for NaVi, they're now playing Keepy the Shroud screen. That's going to go down as well. Elamite, thanks for the raid, brother. Welcome in. How you doing? Mose, can he one-on-one Snaky? I don't think he's going to try. Snaky with 52. There's almost 10 seconds to go. Snipe Drone and Mighties, they find kills as well. And I don't think there is anyone here that can stop this. Another Shroud screen on the ball. 3, 2, 1. They're going to start shooting each other. It's not going to matter. NaVi are going to get it done. 4-0, Sketchy. And mate, that was an incredibly efficient grand final, considering winners was 3-2 to game 5. Grand final, 4-0, sweep, done. See you later. Snaky, absolute monster.
Yeah, not just Snaky though, to be honest. The whole of NaVi just
yeah.
were on another level. Wobbobs, you shouted out Mose there, 46 kills for the Al. But Wobbobs couldn't really get anything going because NaVi were that good. Whenever we were on board with a NaVi member, they were getting shots towards Wobbob players. And even there was times where you saw Jimbo or Mighties have the oddball and not being pressured by a Wobbob's player. That's just how dominant the other 2 or 3 players who didn't have the oddball were on that map. That oddball, that strongholds, even the Slayer we saw were just fantastic across the board from NaVi. Just ridiculous there.
Mate, I just saw it. Snaky 12,003 damage.
Oh my days.
That's ridiculous, bro. All the rest of his teammates plus 10,000 as well. But, bro, that is actually outrageous. 12,003 damage. Mo's 11,500 as well. But, man, that was so crazy, man. That's yeah, that's insane. Just NaVi just absolutely looked fantastic. 4-0 in the grand final. They are the first ones qualified to the Spring Series grand final in 3 weeks' time. But mate, have you got any last words before we sign off?
Yeah, shout out to Wobobs and Jumpout gang as well for 2nd and 3rd place. Those points, those seeding points are all going to be vital going towards that our grand finals. Exactly, you know, getting the 2nd place is always a bittersweet moment because you don't win the tournament, especially in the way that it ended in the finals, but you still finish 2nd in the EuropaHalo tournament, which is really good. And James, quality to cast with you once again. It's been too long. And also shout out to you, James, just solo casting the start of this EuropaHalo Spring Series event as well.
Right. No worries at all. Happy to, yeah, we just want to show whatever Halo we can, right? So happy to jump on and do that. But guys, from me, from Sketchy, that's going to be us for tonight. We will be back next weekend for Open Series number 2. Make sure to check out some of the guys tomorrow when the next HCS event is rolling around as well. I believe Jimbo is got rights to observe, so maybe check out him as well. But yeah, guys, thank you from me, from Sketchy, from the whole team at EuropaHalo. Thank you very much, and we will see you again next week. Peace out.